Hello, folks. Welcome back to another episode of That's My Streamer. Am I audible? We had some audio trouble. Unexpectedly. I mean, who could have? Yeah, we're good. All right. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of TV Time. I mean, That's My Streamer. Laugh track. The only game show on Twitch where your favorite streamers face off in a battle of wits, wills, and streaming prowess. We've got a gorgeous prize for tonight's winner. Let's see it. That's right, folks. It's my old Nintendo Switch, along with about 14 pairs of... Can we continue to look at the prize, please? Along with about 14 pairs of drifting Joy-Cons. Luckily, since I've upgraded to a Switch 2, I'll never have to worry about Joy-Con drift ever again. So yeah, this old crap can be someone else's prized possession. And who's it gonna be? We'll find out who it is now when we meet the contestants. All right, let's take a look. Switch the camera. Contestant number 1. That's right. It's Kwite. He's back to fuck shit up all over again. What's up, Kwite?
Hey, what's up, Mike? Glad to be back. I'm planning on maintaining. I don't remember if I won last time.
You could have just lied and said you did. No one would have known. I wouldn't have remembered. Chat, did he win? Chat, did Kwite win? Did Kwite win or not? Did Kwite? What are they saying? Did he? I genuinely do not. No one knows. Oh, Rev
if I
won.
did win, apparently it wasn't that impressive.
Kwite, you lost to Rev?
Listen, man, he was able to size me up on that one Minecraft tournament. He was in my fucking guts.
Insane. They play Block Wars together, right?
Yeah, it was awesome.
Was it fun? It always looked kind of fun to me.
Honestly, yeah, I love doing those tournaments. I love being here too.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for coming back. It was a pleasure to have you last time, and hopefully this time you can take home the bacon. I mean the Switch 2. Did you get one yet? Did you get a Switch 2?
It's currently in transit.
It's in transit. Yeah, it wasn't easy to snag them. I mean, that's the Twitch one. My bad. But hey, it's got my old copy of Animal Crossing New Horizons and my save file, so you can go.
I can't wait to play that as much as I did when the first game came out.
You can go pick their little carcasses clean because they're certainly all dead by now. By the way,
did you do the village eugenics thing?
Do what now?
Did you do the village eugenics thing where no uglies allowed?
I think what people were doing is they were picking one species of animal, and they were saying this can be only deer. They were doing like a weird kind of I don't know, racism or something, and they were like, my village is dogs only or whatever.
We are creating an ethno state.
Yeah, no, unironically. The eugenics, I don't know what you're talking about. You must have been on some Zoomer shit. By the way, before I forget, fun fact, in this episode, I have a bag of hats.
Hats?
It's a green bag, so it's invisible. It's a magic bag of holding, actually. Now, every time Kwite says some fucking obscure Zoomer shit that I don't understand, I'm going to put one hat on my head and they stack. All right, so let's see how many hats we could get up to tonight.
Calling eugenics Zoomer is hilarious.
I want to introduce contestant number 2. He is an old school gamer who does not mess around. It is my pleasure to introduce none other than the legend known as Woolie.
Wow, legend is a lot to put on shit tier Z tier streamer, but hey, happy to be here.
I am so listen. Don't listen. Z tier, A tier. Listen, if you're a streamer, you know what? What is that old Greek philosophy quote? What makes someone something is the act of doing the thing. So again, we don't. If someone's not a streamer, they don't come on the show. The show's called That's My Streamer. Woolie's a streamer, and Woolie.
I mean, I'm still doing Let's Playing, which is YouTube 10 years ago era. I'm super behind, bro. I don't know what I'm doing.
Everybody's doing. I did a Let's Play. I did a Let's Play last night. It's you're Dude, I mean, Let's Plays is Let's Plays. Everybody, people are still watching it.
I'm
Right.
not TikTok dancing yet. That's the problem. I got to get in there and start shaking it.
By the end of the night, we're going to show you how to twerk in like 16 different languages. That's
Let's
what we do
go.
here. I'm sure Kwite can hook you up with the with how to throw it back. Am I right, Kwite?
Let's
I'll show you how to do a mean renegade, buddy.
So now this can get pretty
it.
competitive here. Are you ready to bring the heat?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, I play to win. I play for keeps, baby. You know.
He plays for keeps.
Yeah, grand finals all day. Let's go.
Thanks for being here, bud. You're going to have a good time.
Absolutely.
Contestant number 3. Guys, please give a warm welcome to tonight's cold-blooded contestant. She'll swallow you whole if you don't. It's Vexoria, the Sun Eater. Vex, thank you so
Hi,
much
Mike.
for being here.
Oh, thank you, Mike. I appreciate it.
You going to take home that Switch tonight or what?
Well, I'm a little bit disappointed that it's not your Switch 2 because I heard that you actually have a staple in it.
I have a... oh, yeah, well, I took the staple out. But the holes are still there, and it's for there's speed holes. They make the games run faster. So it actually turned out to be a good thing. So, well, thanks again.
Do you need the advantage in Mario Kart? Is that why you have it?
Yeah, it makes the carts go faster, right? It makes them fucking stupid. That's a Simpsons reference, right? Where's that from? Does anybody remember that? The speed holes? Somebody's trying to sell a car and it's full of bullet holes, and they're like, no, they're speed holes. Was that Family Guy or Simpsons? Where did I get that from?
It's one of the two, probably.
All right, well, guys, we're going to kick it off tonight with literally who. See, being a streamer is all about who you know, right? And this game is going to put our contestants to the testants by seeing if they can guess the identity of our mystery famous folks. Contestants, you're each going to get up to 3 hints. And if you still can't get it, the other contestants can try to buzz in to steal your points. You'll also have access to 3 back seats in this round. They're basically cheats for when you need help. And they are as follows. The first one is one guy. If you use it, we're going to pull one answer from chat, which will become your answer. And yes, you have to use it. Secondly, you get spam. The most spammed thing in chat, over a 30-second period, becomes your answer. And finally, we call this one shout out. You can shout out another contestant, passing the question to them. And if they get it wrong, you get a point. But if they get it right, they get a point. So you better be sure they don't know what the fuck it is. Any questions?
No, I'm good.
Nope.
All right, let's kick it off with our first.
I'm locked in.
Our first question. This one is for you, Kwite.
I'm not locked in anymore. Fuck.
Okay. Sorry, I almost fucking tripped and died over the bag of hats. Kwite, here's your first hint. This Hollywood performer holds the record for the most consecutive films, earning over 100 million with 11. Imagine, 11 movies, $100 million. Damn.
That puts it in a very specific caliber of celebrity.
You think so?
Like the type of guy who, off the name recognition, maybe in the 80s could have like just lifted the whole film, carried the whole thing.
All right. So work off that logic. You can take a guess who you think it might be, or you can now you can go for another hint. But if you do, so if you answer this correctly right now, you get 3 points. If you need the second hint, you only get 2. If you need all 3 hints and you get it on the third hint, we're giving you 1 point. But if you can't get it at all, so I mean, listen, it costs you nothing to take a guess right now.
Cost me nothing?
It costs you nothing to take a guess.
I'm gonna guess Will Smith.
Okay, pretty good guess. Unfortunately, Kwite, I have to tell you, it is not Will Smith.
Shit.
Nah, he was too busy stuffing his face with spaghetti. In the 80s. That's so stupid.
You did that last week, brother.
Yeah, that was last week. That was last year. Initially.
Please fuck my wife, August Alsina.
Oh wait, who?
The person that Jada cheated on him with.
That's not who he smacked though. He smacked Chris Rock.
No, he smacked Chris Rock because he made a G.I. Jane joke, I believe.
Okay. I thought I was gonna have to put on a hat, but that's not quite a Zoomer reference. Okay, let's see Kwite's second hint. They made their acting debut in the 1981 film Endless Love.
Oh,
which I've never even heard of.
Me neither.
Never even heard of that. So I mean, good luck.
Okay,
do you think?
let's teeny bopper fodder.
It
I'm
sounds like
trying
a teeny bopper thing to you.
I mean, like maybe started as a teeny bopper.
Oh,
before
the
they
act.
became-
Oh, the act. The okay. Yep, the performer. Sure.
Like maybe they started as like appealing to that, and then like they grew into like the blockbuster guy.
The heartthrob type person.
I
right?
know for a fact this is not The Rock. He did not start an endless love.
Probably not. I don't think it's 1981. I don't even think his WWE career had started yet.
No, I don't believe so either.
So I mean, take a stab. Whatever. You want to say The Rock? It would be pretty stupid.
No, I
if you did.
don't. That would be dumb as fuck.
Yeah, it'd be pretty dumb.
Yeah, you didn't need to repeat that back to me. I already understood. I'm over $100 million.
Yeah, it's a lot of moolah. The green stuff, the big ones.
Hey, fuck it. Give me Tom Cruise.
Give him 2 points because it's Tom Cruise. Show the screen.
Yes. Okay.
Hey.
Here we go, dude. An early lead with Kwite out the gate here. Kwite, you're crushing it. We're gonna move on to Woolie for our second mystery famous person. Here's your first hint, bud.
All right.
This musical artist was born in England, and the first song they ever recorded was a cover of Elvis Presley.
A cover of Elvis.
Yeah, seems like a sort of an obscure.
Okay.
We do try to make the first ones like the really hard ones, right? And then like by the third one, it's like we basically like tell you their name, you know.
Okay.
But if you want to just take a stab, you could just take a wild shot in the dark.
Can I use spam right now, right away, straight up?
1,000,000% you can do that.
Spam.
Let's get a spam going for Woolie in the chat.
Let's go.
Let's see what
I rely on everybody. Let's go
Someone's gonna
together.
say Billie Eilish just to piss you off.
We do it together. I'm winning for everyone. Let's go.
Did Billie Eilish ever do an Elvis Presley cover? That would be surprising.
She wasn't born in England, so
Well, not impossible. Oh, she wasn't.
Not in England.
Come on,
Perhaps not.
Okay, so all right.
No.
No. Oh no. we had an Australian person on the last episode of the game show. Oh, I was at 2 episodes ago. I just kept doing it all night. They were getting really pissed off.
And you are, yes.
Now, we do have our chat spam answer, Woolie.
Okay.
And the majority of chat, they said the following. The musical artist born in England, and the first song they ever recorded was a cover of Elvis Presley. The chat collectively said Jimothy Shit Penis, which I don't think is right.
Now, hold on a minute. I believe Jimothy Shit Penis of the Cotswolds. I believe that was a quite successful. That he was. Come on now. Let's not put shade on that career.
Jimothy Shit Penis for sure was a trailblazer, but he is unfortunately not the celebrity or famous person, I should say, in
Chat,
question.
why?
Chat, you really fucked them over. I hope it was worth it. It was probably worth it for them. Let's be real. Let's show Woolie their second hint. They have 4 nipples, a condition known as polyphilia. Okay, that can't be too many people on Earth.
Wait, what?
That narrows it down, but it feels like a worse hit than what I got.
Wait, how many nipples you rocking, Kwite?
1, 2.
Kwite's got to count.
I'm gonna need a while at this. Wally, do you think?
I mean, like I've heard of 3, but we're going quads.
We're going quads.
Quads out there.
Quad stacking 13. It. Yeah, I was very surprised too when 14. I saw this when we were making this episode. Yeah,
like the Krogan's Mass Effect. That's crazy.
Yeah, I was rocked by this. I was like, he's got 4.
Okay,
yeah.
That's some freaky shit. And like, you know what? Like, I feel like that's the kind of freaky fact I'd learn about like David Bowie.
I could easily see David Bowie having, having 4 nipples. Yeah,
the timeline is fucking me up with Elvis, but like I feel, I could put like if David Bowie was like, yes, 4, and then he started like doubling it up, could you really be like, yeah, that's not what he would do? You know, I could see it.
He's the star man, like whatever planet he's from. Maybe that's normal, right?
Right?
You want to lock?
Ziggy
You want to lock? You want to
had
lock him in? You want to lock
four-
in Bowie?
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
I'm sorry to tell you, it's not David Bowie, but you do have one more hint.
God
Let's
damn it.
show him the hint. Their career started on the X Factor, where they formed the boy band One Direction. I don't know.
Simon Cowell
Simon Cowell. Oh, oof.
had
Yeah.
that. Wait, no, he didn't ever sing, did he? He was just the producer guy.
I think Simon Cowell was the kind of asshole who will judge everybody while not actually doing the thing himself.
Yeah, no,
I
that
know,
doesn't
I know.
seem right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah.
One Direction.
You can use another lifeline if you trust that chat's not gonna shit penis you again. It's totally it's your call.
I believe I might get shit penised again.
Okay.
Okay. Oh God. Okay, British
Do idle
artist.
that much?
X Factor. I mean, Four Nips.
Four Nips.
Woof. Oh boy. Oh God. I don't know. Who's like what's that one? That was it no. Okay. All right, fuck it. One guy. Let's go. One guy.
Let's get Woolie a one guy. Woolie's going for it. Chad, are you really gonna let this guy down twice? Are you really gonna do it? Do you have it in you to be like that, Chad?
I believe.
You don't have it in you to be like that. You no way, you guys. No shot.
Come on, one guy.
Now it's only gonna be one person. All right, I'm seeing some very. I'm allowed to see chat. You guys are not allowed to look at chat. But I'm seeing some extremely interesting answers. They are working on pulling an answer for us. We should have it momentarily. Oh please, oh God, please.
Who is King Von?
Somebody put Mr. Bean. I'm just gonna spoil it. It's not Mr. Bean.
21 Savage.
But
No.
we do have.
Born in Britain.
We do have an answer. Don't forget, I would like to know who the answer came from, production. So if you could give me the name of the person as quickly as possible, that's a part of the fun of the one guy. Their name is Nocturne, and this is a regular viewer of my channel. Swell viewer, swell audience member, stand-up person. They have provided you with the answer Harry Styles.
Ooh, that sounds right.
Because it is. Let's get a point for Woolie. It's Harry Styles. There he is.
Let's go. One guy, baby.
I couldn't tell you a single one of his songs to save my life, but there it is. Well, I guess an Elvis Presley cover. Next one's for you, Vex.
Okay.
You ready to see your first hint?
Let's go.
All right. Let's hope you don't find it particularly vexing. This Hollywood performer was born in Wisconsin and has acquired Italian citizenship via marriage. Yeah, his mother-in-law is now his Mamma Mia, or her.
She acquired a Nona. Got everything. Got all the good food too, probably.
Yeah, the good stuff. The fried eggplant.
I don't fucking know, Mike. I have no idea.
You want to just take a wild stab?
Born in Wisconsin.
Wild
That's
stab.
That's like corn country, isn't
The
it?
cheese zone.
It can only be like
Cheese? I
5
don't
people
know.
that were born in Wisconsin.
Well, if you think you know, well, you might. If she can't pull it off, you have a shot to buzz in. Quite. So, hold on to those ideas. I mean, yeah, just you also have the lifelines if you want. If you want to have a shit penis incident. You're not gonna use them. Okay.
He used to get
No.
shit dicked.
Can I take a guess?
Yeah, of course. It does not hurt you to take a guess.
Okay.
Certainly, you can guess.
I only know a couple people that were born in Wisconsin, so I'm gonna take is William Dafoe. Is that one?
Give her 3 points because it's Willem Dafoe.
Wow.
How did you pull that off?
Sick.
Vex, did you
Whoa.
Google that? Be honest with me, because that
No,
felt like a
like-
kind of a felt a little fucking.
So-
Oh man, I don't know. Yo, can we see the screen again? Because I need for everybody to
That's
see
crazy.
the other two hints. Is there a way to go? I'm just gonna read them to you. One of them
What
is
are they?
about John. He plays John Tarkus and John Carter, and the third one is about the you ever hear the story about the confusingly large penis?
Yes.
No. What?
Yeah.
No.
I've
Actually,
heard.
I have,
Apparently,
I have.
during the filming of
Yeah.
what movie was it? Static? Do you remember?
Don't remember. No.
You don't remember?
Um,
The director told him he had a nude scene, and the director was like, "Just put your pants back on because we can't use your actual penis because it's too big."
Yeah, it was the one where it was like it was basically almost porn, but not porn, and the name was like something like that. It was super explicit. I know what you're talking about. Mhm.
I unfortunately have not seen the movie, but I think they had to CGI in a smaller dick because his was just it's just too big.
Him and John Hamm.
He was like, it was confusingly large, and it just would have been too distracting to the audience. He used the word confusingly, by the way. All right,
Confusingly large. It's like, where the fuck are you hiding that shit?
Quite, I got another one for you.
For me.
Yeah, he's just been like rolling it up like a rollatini or whatever. He's just been like a fruit by the foot, so you
Fruit
can
by
put
the
his pants
foot.
on
Yeah,
every day.
yeah. There you go.
Quite,
Mhm.
this
Sneaks it around
musical
the back.
this musical artist has sold over 250 million records and released 7 diamond certified singles. Pretty
I think I
impressive,
might I might know this one.
right? This is three points if you get it right now. 3
I'm
points.
gonna take a guess here and say Post Malone.
No, it is not. Unfortunately, Post Malone. I don't know why you would think that though. Did Post Malone really? Is he like that popular?
He
Is
has a lot of diamond songs. I think he has one of the only double diamond rap songs
Mm.
ever made.
No shit. Really?
Yeah.
I prefer his like earlier work when he was pre Malone. I'm sorry, I couldn't. It's just.
I liked him before he went country.
Did he go country?
Yeah, it's kind of ass.
Wow, what is he doing? All right. Well, anyway, we have another hint for you. It's not Post Malone. They had supporting roles in the sci-fi films Battleship and Valerian and the City of 1,000 Planets. Please forgive our producer, Commander Static.
I know.
He's obsessed with Cinetoo Nerdle.
It's Rihanna.
It is Rihanna. 2 points for Kwite. And there she is. Well, fun, just like really wild trivia fact. Do you know her real name?
I used to, not anymore.
Riri.
It's what the fuck was it? Static, what was it?
Her last name is Fenty.
Fenty. Her last name is
That's the name
Fenty.
of that's the
Oh,
name
that
of a
makes
brand
sense.
that
Oh,
made her
yeah.
blonde hair.
Right.
Her makeup's
Yeah.
fine.
Right.
That makes sense why she named that now.
Yeah. I thought it was because she was like on the fence or whatever. Anyway, Woolie, we got another one for you. I don't know. Fucking stupid. We'll give you your first fact. This historical leader inherited the throne at age 18 after all 3 uncles died without legitimate heirs. 18 years old, ruling a whole country,
All right.
maybe.
We're
Or-
doing
I can do it.
history.
I can do it.
We're doing a little history.
Mhm,
Are you a history guy?
Some, maybe not all, but I'll throw a dart and say
throw a dart.
Alexander the Great.
It is unfortunately not Alexander the Great,
All
but
right.
here's your second hint.
All
Good
right.
Good
try,
guess.
good try, good guess. During World War I, the monarchs of Greece, Romania, Sweden, Norway, the UK, Russia, Spain, and Germany were either their grandchildren or married to one of their grandchildren. So this person was doing a lot of politicking, a lot of wheeling and dealing, setting up marriages, making political alliances. This was like a whole Game of Thrones season here. You want to take another stab? You do have one lifeline remaining, by the way, where you can pass the question along to someone else and force them to either get this wrong or answer it correctly.
Or either their grandchildren or married to one. That sounds like the Windsors, like the royal family, but I don't know. Who was a grandparent during World War One? Yeah, that's too many steps upward. Oh man.
Aren't
Yeah.
Are
Okay. You're hitting.
Are you into like map nerd games and like little not
Nah, I'm
strat
not
like
hitting.
Civ
Not
type
hitting
shit?
that
No.
much.
All right.
I mean, I'll tell you about like Kaled and the lands between
Right.
if you'd like. But
We get the whole history there, which by the way is written
oh
by George R.
yeah.
Martin apparently.
Oh
But,
yeah, I'll tell you about
yeah.
the Marika family. Let's go. Tell me that.
You've been enjoying
but
the DLC or the new
Night
the new
Rain,
game Night Rain, yeah, Night Rain.
Night Rain. Yeah, there's cool stuff. Absolutely. Yeah, there's
I
some
haven't had a
dope
chance
shit
to
going
dig
on.
in, but
But now back to the boring real world.
Yeah. Those Scarlet Rot there.
Okay. Yeah, like super influential, big name, from back then.
Yeah, back in the day.
Like, not like a Rockefeller, but like there's gotta be I'm sure.
Well, they're royalty, so it'd be somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I like it has to be a specific person?
Yeah.
Or like the full, like I can't just say like the Windsor family or something like that.
No, you could just it's got to be like the name of a person or like what they're commonly known as would also work. Doesn't have to be their actual like full legal name. And I will remind you one more time that you totally have the ability to make someone else answer this. And if they get it wrong, you get a point.
I'm gonna hold on to my shout out for a second.
All right.
Archduke Ferdinand.
That's a pretty goddamn good guess, but it is not Archduke Ferdinand. Here's your final
That's gonna be
hint.
my guess.
Their 63-year reign of the British
Yeah.
Empire to find a historical
Yeah.
era named after them.
That's it. It's King. Like I don't know the name, but it absolutely is the Windsor family. I just don't know. Going back before Elizabeth,
Those were the Wuthering Heights guys, right?
like
The gotcha game?
Richard or I mean Cromwell era. Oh boy. I'm gonna
You want to lock in old Tricky Dick?
King Richard.
King Richard. It is not King Richard. So at this time, we will give the other two contestants a chance to buzz in and try to steal this. We got Vex. Vex, who do you think this is?
I actually might know the answer to this because I
All
watch
right.
a lot of Netflix documentaries, and
All
I
right.
think it's Queen Elizabeth because I know that she had uncles that had passed away, and she was the eldest of her dad. So, and then she had to take the throne. That's gotta be
Nope.
right.
Haven't heard named after her.
Nope. It is not
What?
Queen
Yeah.
Elizabeth, but
World War I.
pretty damn good guess. Quite. If you want to take a stab, you could just kind of just get a free point here if you think you.
I don't know it. I'd be making up a name. Like it wouldn't even be a
Maybe
random
it'd be really
British
funny
ruler.
if you made one up though. Go ahead, make one up.
King shit penis.
The old classic, the old standby.
Shit penis,
The
actually.
Archduke shit penis, whose assassination kicked off a global conflict. Can we see the screen, please? It's Queen Victoria. Vex.
Oh,
Victoria.
Victorian.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
fuck.
yeah, but Vex, this one's for you. Chance to redeem yourself.
Girl boss.
This media personality was named after an obscure biblical figure, though it was so often mispronounced that the spelling was changed. Really kind of nifty, weird little fact there.
That's
Very obscure little. But again, the first one's supposed to be hard, so don't feel bad if you don't get it. You do also
Yep.
have your lifelines, and you can, of course, just take a random guess.
I have honestly no idea. I'll be real with you.
So you make up a name, or just maybe.
No, I'm gonna do the one guy. I think.
We're gonna have a one guy for Vex.
Yeah.
Let's get that set up. Let's get that rolling. Chat, get your answers ready. Okay.
Mike, you got two Canadians on the show. You'd think there'd be some Canada bias in these questions going on. I'm
Exactly.
really,
There.
like, what's going on here?
There's two Canadians on the show.
Yeah.
You and
Okay,
me, Mike, we're the Canadians.
I knew about. I knew about Vex. Willie, I did not know you were a syrup sucker. I did not know.
Yeah,
Not that
I
type
am-
of Canadian.
I am calling in from France, Canada, my friend.
No shit. Are you Quebecois?
I am Quebecois.
Where's your accent?
He has it. What are you talking about?
Oh, yes.
He has it.
Did you kill it? Did you kill it with your Did you
Je
like?
parle français, si tu veux, on peut faire ça. Mais, you know.
There you go.
I had no damn idea. That's crazy. I never detected the accent from you. I had no clue. Most Quebecois I meet have a little bit of an accent, right?
Well, he does. Well, he does have it. Like I can hear it.
You
It's
hear
not
it?
as strong as like. Yeah, I do. It's not
No, like my-
as like Billy's per se, but it's definitely there.
Someone in my family, I'm related to a Quebecois person by marriage, and I've met some people, and none of them, they all have accents. Like they all have like sometimes really hard ones, and sometimes they're a little more subtle. But I didn't detect any from you. That's wild.
Yeah, I got a West Indian family. It's crazy. It's all over the place. Anyway. You know.
So, can I see the screen again? Because I forgot what the fuck I did. I was just so my mind was just so
Completely distracted.
fucking blown
Straight
away
locked
by
in
the
that we're both
strategy economy.
by
Let's go.
the revelation. Okay, we do have an answer from chat for you, Vex. It comes compliments of a gentleman named Billy Mayonnaise Syrup.
Oh, good.
Here he
Okay.
is. We were just talking about the syrup.
Credibility there.
Billy Mays here with the syrup cleaner. The answer they gave you was Oprah Winfrey.
Oh.
And yeah, I mean, talk about girl bosses. Yeah, it's Oprah Winfrey. So that they got you three
I love
points.
Billy Mays.
They got you 3 points.
Wow.
For some
Shout
reason, I thought
outs.
it was Charlemagne.
Charlemagne.
That god.
Okay, that actually makes sense. Yeah, like Charla
It's
Magni.
like the-
Yeah.
Yeah, like the fucking like Roman emperor. I don't know if he was Bible era though, so I could be completely backwards on that.
But yeah, I mean, we had so far two huge girl bosses on here. Maybe there will be more. Quite, this one's for you. This athlete was already widely considered the best in their sport by age 16.
LeBron.
I wonder if it went to their head. You think LeBron?
Yeah, I'm kidding. Or am I?
I don't know. Are you?
I'm starting with LeBron.
You want to lock that in?
Yeah, I'm locking in LeBron.
Okay, well that's Le Nope because it certainly is not LeBron. I'm wondering. You do have lifelines still if you want to kind of
Oh man,
take the risk.
I'm gonna.
Or do you want to just see the next? Do you want to see the next? Show them the next hint. Yeah, let's show Quite the next.
Oh,
hint.
I can't use my lifeline.
I should have you understand that this is the last opportunity for you guys to use them if you do want to use them. You each get this because we're almost done with the segment. So Quite, this is going to be your last opportunity to use it.
There's like only one guy who has like a video game series. I'm gonna say Shaq.
I think there might be more people that have video game
I'm
series.
locking in Shaq. I don't care if I whiff this entire round. I'm doing it all basketball.
It's not Shaq. I'm so sorry to tell you that. Quite. Do you want to see your third hint, or do you want to go for the?
Can I one guy?
Let's get a one guy for Quite. Chat, you know what to do. Shit penis, Quite's ass.
Oh man.
Chat, you know what to. Chat, you know what to do.
Shit
No,
pe-
don't listen.
shit
Don't listen to
penis-
me.
Shit penis Quite's ass. You just told them to butt fuck me, dude. Like very literally butt fuck me.
They knew I didn't mean it literally. Okay, you again. Don't listen to me, chat. Go with your heart. Do what you think. What you think is right. I see people putting Shaq after I just told Quite it's not Shaq. What are you, chat? What are you doing? Oh, chat, come on. All right, I will tell you some good news. Quite, I am seeing correct answers, but it all depends who randomly gets pulled. This is a total random pull. We have no idea who it's going to be, and we got one.
So I'm gambling right now.
We got one from a soft friend. This is a longtime viewer of the channel. Friend, shout outs to you for providing Quite with this beautiful answer, which is Tiger Woods. Which is also but it is wrong. Despite being a wonderful answer, it is a super wrong answer. We're going to show Quite their third hint. Nicknamed Birdman, they often tweet about awkward interactions they have in public with people who don't recognize them.
Oh, Tony Hawk.
Give him the point. That's Tony Hawk. That's the one.
I should have realized it was him because he was like considered the best because skateboarding was just starting as a sport when he came on the scene. Fuck. Oh, I should have.
You had your shit right. You just didn't go for the gold. Something held you back. You know, just
To be fair, I really wanted to scream LeBron. Like, come on.
Yeah, I mean, hey, who wouldn't? But listen, don't be afraid. Quite, take off the weights. Drop the weights in this game show. Woolie, this next one's for you.
All right.
Yeah, sure. Show the screen first. Woolie, this historical leader governed
Shit
an
penis.
empire that. You want to lock it in?
No, let's go. Let's go.
They governed an empire that encompassed nearly half of the world population at the time. A lot of peeps.
Okay.
A lot of peeps.
Yeah.
Huh? Well,
You know what? Let's start with Genghis Khan.
oh, that is a really, really good guess, but
Let's
it's
start
not.
with-
It's not Genghis Khan. It's not.
Okay.
Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan. Yeah, why would you answer a Pokemon, man? Do you really think a Pokemon? We don't have to do this. I did always wonder why the fuck they called it that, though. Like, didn't they think it kind of sounds like the guy? Maybe we shouldn't. Maybe that'll
was-
confuse people. Like, was it intentional?
Well,
Yes, very intentional.
Why?
I think there's like it's like a mishap of like the kangaroo aspects, and also it's like very fucking stocky build and shit.
It's like a wordplay, I guess.
Yeah.
well, I mean, look, just look at Jinx. Like, there's a lot of other questions I have about Pokemon.
Yeah, you know what? Gen 1 in particular had some questionable decisions, right? Do you want to see the next hint? And again, you
Let's
do
go.
have the one lifeline. Let's see the board. Known for their masterful use of the phalanx formation, they were undefeated in battle. So this person never lost a kerfuffle.
Right. Okay.
They never lost a bout. Ever.
If we're going into the Roman phalanx, then we're gonna go with Julius Caesar.
It is not Julius Caesar, but we do have
I'm
one
an
more
idiot.
hint. We do have
I'm
one
a
more hint
fool.
for you. Or you can, again, don't forget,
That's what
you
I
can,
thought it was.
you can pass it along. It's your last opportunity to do it, unless you want to, play nice with your other contestants.
Do I get
and that's
points
why
for
you
the
don't
shout out?
wanna- You will get a point for the shout out if they get it wrong.
If they get it wrong.
Yes.
Okay.
If they get it right, though, they're going to get a point. So that's the
Okay.
that's the gamble there you're taking.
Okay. Do I use it before the next one pops up?
I don't know. Static, what do you think? I think you
No, we
think
show the hint first.
you want to show the hint? All right, we're going to show the hint. The son of Philip II of Macedon. They are most often referred to with the title the Great.
The thing I said earlier, then.
Uh-huh.
Alexander the Great.
That was the irony of it. If you watch back the
Yeah.
footage, lady, you're gonna see me stifling a giggle when you said
Oh my god.
the name of the guy we were gonna ask you later. But that's a point for Woolie, of course. Finally, Vex, you're final. This is the end of the round, by the way. So if you are gonna use, we're gonna move on to another game. So if you are gonna use those lifelines, this is it. This athlete was raised in Compton and has voiced characters in both Avatar: The Last Airbender and The Legend of Korra.
Oh gosh.
So you got an athlete who's also a VA. Kind of cool.
Listen,
Accomplished,
I don't even
accomplished
know this one.
person, right?
I have no idea. So I think I'm gonna have to go for the Jimmy shit penis and go for the spam.
Vex wants a spam chat. You know what to do. Help her out. Let's see what you got for her. People are already saying LeBron.
Kendrick?
I don't. I would be real surprised if LeBron had a VA role in Avatar. That would be super surprising to me. But I don't think it's impossible. It would really, I think it would affect his legacy if he did, actually, in a positive way, right?
Turns out the answer is Brawny, actually.
I think I think they're
Guy who
saying
wasn't
Brony,
born when it started
unfortunately.
Brony.
Yeah. Dr. Michael Morbius. Something tells me it's not. Vex, I'm so sorry, but it's yeah, they gave you the old shit penis. You got the old shit penis. It's not Jimothy shit penis, although he did have a prolific VA career in the mid to late 90s. I want to give you your next hint though.
Okay.
The winner of 4 Olympic gold medals, they are married to the co-founder of Reddit, Alexis Ohanian. Ugh, imagine being married to a fucking Redditor.
Hey,
Yeah, this
man,
is not
I
helping
read
me at
this for
all.
a living.
Not helping? You want to take another guess?
No.
You have 2 more lifelines that you can use. We call them back
What's the
seats.
shout out to?
Wait, what's that?
With the shout out, I just gotta pick somebody that's
Yeah,
in the
you
chat.
pick one of the other two contestants and you say, "Fuck you, you got to answer this now." You just pass the question along. It's kind of a mean thing to do unless they know who it is. Then you just kind of you shit penis yourself at that point. So
Can I just, I'll just see the last clue then, because I have no idea what this is.
all right, sure. Let's show her the last clue. Having won 73 titles in the
Okay.
Women's Tennis Association, she is the highest earning female athlete in history. We had 3 girl bosses on here.
Okay, I'm gonna take a guess now. Is it Serena Williams?
Yes, it is. Let's have a point for Vexoria, the Sun Eater. You guys did outstanding. I was surprised to learn she did VA. I didn't know. But guys, congratulations. We got Kwite with 5 points, Woolie with 2, and Vex with how the fuck did she snag 7 points even after getting shit penised? Oh my god. We've got a new segment. Let's move it right along. Felt like that one. We might have went overtime on that one, but it's all cool. This one's called Hear Me Out. This one's a little naughty, guys. I'm going to give you a popular character, and you're going to guess how many entries that character has on the NSFW website, rule34.xxx.
I have a lot of experience in this field.
You shouldn't say that out loud.
As a YouTuber. Hey, what do you mean?
Okay,
It's okay to be dude.
As an example, Princess Peach has approximately 30,000 results. Yeah, sad,
I bet.
I know. You were correct to change the scene. So you guys will just type, after I show you the character, type in your guesses, and whoever was closest gets a point. Any questions?
No, sounds good.
Nope, none. Do we type it in the contestant field?
You're gonna get a little thing that appears on your on the website, and you type it in there. Let's see the first character. Go ahead.
What was that website again?
Are you too wholesome to know?
Never mind.
Oh,
What
okay.
the fuck is this?
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't-
Pan Am.
I mean, she's
Pan
beautiful.
Am.
That's right. That's Pan Am. Now who didn't?
Ooh.
Now who didn't romance Pan Am?
Yo,
in their
Judy for
Cyberpunk
life.
playthrough?
Get out of here.
Are you Judy for
Get
life?
out of here. Judy
All right.
for life.
What game is this?
Cyberpunk. Yeah, Cyberpunk.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Well,
hold on.
Woolie, see, so Woolie, you didn't see the Pan Am like romance stuff? You didn't see?
I know about the tank. I know about the tank, bro.
The tank. You know about the tank? You know
I know
about
about the
you know about the
tank.
foot massage?
Yeah, okay, right. When you're on the couch. Okay, you know what? All right, I'm changing my answer. Hold on.
Yeah, you can. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's
Yeah. Okay. I'm going like All right.
Is everything okay? It's fine. Did you?
I believe
when you guys
I
got
have to
your
tap
answers,
into
just
the-
let me know. Oh, well, they're in. Okay.
the
Okay.
Goon
We'll start
Matrix.
with Kwite. Kwite, you said 800. What was your thinking there?
Based on that, I had never recognized her, but it's also from Cyberpunk. I know, like, the SFM scene goes crazy on that game.
They do.
Um,
Well, what
basically,
game don't they go crazy? They went crazy on Among Us, bro. So I mean, I was really tell you. What does that really tell you?
I was trying to use my Gunnar actual knowledge and like just kind of did various matrices and just ballpark it in like somewhere in the middle. It could be I'm predicting a margin of error of like maybe 300 or so.
Okay, Kwite, are you a Flickr gooner?
I don't like to talk about that part of my life.
Bro, I don't even know what that is. I just think it sounds funny. Woolie, you said 150,000. Damn, that's high. What were you
That's
thinking?
an extra zero. That's 15,000, mind you. But
that's okay. I'm blind. Okay, so sorry, it's 15,000. What was what was your thought process on that?
Okay, so it's not Overwatch, right?
Right.
Which is just goon heaven.
Yeah.
But Cyberpunk, it's 3D. There's a lot of source filmmaker stuff going on.
Sure.
I feel like somewhere in that ballpark for a AAA large game, kind of that and The Witcher and stuff. It's I think a high high over 10K for sure.
All right.
It feels about right.
All right, respectable guess. Vex, you went with 400. 400.
Yeah.
There's no love for Pan
Well,
Am?
no, I didn't even know who she was.
Okay, that'll do it. That'll
So
absolutely
I'm like,
do it.
okay.
Well,
I
you know
don't know
what it
where
is? I think
I don't
so.
know.
This is a character in Cyberpunk 2077 that that is romanceable, right? So I think what happens is a lot of people play through the game, they'll romance her, and they'll be like, "Man, I'd really like to," And by the way, they do get naked in the game, and there's like full on sex scenes. So maybe they're like, you know what? I like that. I'd like to see more of that. But so I think that was the logic there. That would have been my logic. We have the actual results is 5,494, which I'm going to ask my beautiful, talented producer, Commander Static, to help out with the math because I am actually completely brain dead. I believe it's Wooly. Am I right? No.
Quite.
It's
Nope,
quite.
it's me.
Okay, it's quite beautiful. You know what? Your flicker gooning instincts
Still
kicked in.
lowballed significantly more.
You
than
did
I was.
lowball. But let's see the next
Like-
character.
But the thing with like, okay, you know what?
Oops, sorry.
Oh,
Guys, it's
Ooh,
Melina.
Interesting.
Melina.
Interesting.
Quiet, you can finish what you were saying. I didn't mean to cut you off. There.
I was gonna say like I thought the 15,000 guess was like high because like Diva struggles to break 10K, and you were saying that's the Gooner game.
Why do you know that? Why do you have intimate knowledge of that?
I have a series of one of my most
see.
popular series is reading Rule 34 comments, dog.
That's
You gotta go digging.
I forgot that. You know,
gotta
fine.
go digging.
Okay.
In my heart, I felt like it was around thousands above, but yes, fair enough.
Well, here we got Melina. I'll be honest. I always sort of really always really found this character horrifying. Like the idea that somebody could be like, "No, I can fix her" or whatever is like just deeply upsetting to me. I don't know. It's just again, like even as a child, I had this character scared the fuck out of me. This character actually prevented me from playing Mortal Kombat. Like I actually didn't want to play it because, and I know like she usually has something covering her face, right? Like you usually don't see the mouth, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
But even still, like it just freaked me out when I was a kid, man. I don't know. I would not personally. I don't know how. I mean, even if we put a bag on the head, I'd know it was under there. I don't know.
They're looting xenomorphs and venom out there, man. Like
I'm gonna
make
put an
a great
extra
point.
zero on my answer. Fuck it. I'm gonna put an extra zero. Fuck it.
You make a great point. I mean, with that in mind, sky's the limit. So we'll start with you this time, Wooly. You said 250 entries for Melina.
yeah, like I was going up and down in the numbers, but I'm like on the curiosity jerk, just on the like. I feel like a couple people are going wild with it, want to see that teeth action. You know.
They're like, what? I was tired of having a dick anyway. Like let's fucking okay, sure. Vex, you said an interesting number, 6969.
I think there's a little bit of freaky people out there. I think that freaky,
sure.
Yeah, they'll be into that. I can see it.
What makes you think there's freaky people out there? How do you like? I mean, like you think there's people like actively thirsting for like monster girls and stuff? Seems a little.
No.
Seems a little wild, don't you think?
Listen, that's crazy. Yeah.
Why would you?
Am I right, Mike? Isn't that wild?
That, Vex?
I mean, you're telling me that people are thirsting over. This obviously we're being cute here, So Vex,
you don't start the night with Melina, You don't.
You work
you
up
get
to that,
there.
right? You did. This is the deep end here. Quite. You said 3,000.
So
3,000 entries for Melina.
So for me, one of the things I was thinking of is like this is a legacy character from a legacy franchise.
Correct.
So it's had like Rule 34 hasn't been around for the entirety of Mortal Kombat's existence, but it's been around for over a decade plus. So there's been time since its inception for that number to build up.
Correct.
And any character from a franchise that old, that popular is also going to have like its niche following that like locks in. But for me, I figured she had a smaller but very dedicated gooning fan base. So like I was originally going to go 300. I'm like, that would make sense if they were added in like MK 10. And then I'm like, it needs another zero. So that was like.
Yeah. And let me tell you, they made up for lost time with Melina because there's 5,661 results for Melina, which gives the oh man, it's Kwite or Vex. Static, help Grandpa.
Yeah, I'm getting the calculator out because it's close.
He doesn't even fucking don't even yes.
It's Vex.
Vex, you got another
Shit.
point. I
Yeah,
kind of,
saved by the 69 again.
I kind of,
The bit beats my math
expected
once
that.
again. Bidding beats math every time.
So we got one more character for you guys. Let's get him up on the board. Yep, that's Bullwinkle. Let's see how freaky you think these people really are.
Oh God.
This answer is going to vary differently if you looked on Rule 34 or E621.
That's true, but it's Rule 34, quite. So do factor that into
Tahiol or
your,
Triple X?
your permutations.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Triple X. Triple X. Triple X. The fact that I only recently learned there was a distinction. Quite seems to have basically created the distinction, as far as I could tell.
Tagging system is much better on Triple
right.
X, so that's why it's usually has more users.
Oh, I see. Yes, it is. And Quite does a YouTube video series about this. That's why they have this knowledge. There's no other reasons why.
I see.
And none. Just that's.
It would have been.
literally
There's 50 of me.
there's actually 53. I mean, are there?
Who checked you on that? Who checked you? Was that your producer or chat?
Oh, you're looking. Are you looking at chat right now?
No.
You know that's cheap.
How would I
that's
know?
cheating,
That's
right?
why I have to ask. I'm not looking.
Oh, there's 50 of you. You know, there's 50 of you. You're saying.
Yes. So why did you correct me to 53? What did you have that off the top?
It was
Mike?
a joke. I'm joking. It was a joke. Although I have to say, that hue of green does complement you very well. It's
thanks, buddy.
It's very
Hey, thanks, champ.
I'm developing a hoodie kink. Okay, that's weird. We have our answers. Let's start with Vex this time. Vex, you said 8. No love for the classic cartoon moose?
I feel like he is so wholesome. I'm trying to for me, I can't picture Bullwinkle getting dick down or anything like that. Like
Really?
just
You can't?
I can't.
I'm imagining it right
You
now.
know-
Bullwinkle doesn't do it for me though.
I'll tell you, that's a good thing. Don't ever let anybody tell you that's not a good thing, 'cause that's a good thing. But what about you and you too, Woolie? What about the the Canadian pride? What about the patriotism there? I mean, you got the moose. You don't think
Moose-
there's love for the Mises, the Mies?
I do, right? But so my logic is that like I didn't want to lowball too low, so I went with like 99, and I'm thinking it's not just about the moose; it's about moose and squirrel, right?
Right.
So you're gonna get Rocky in there, and like also there's definitely some gooners that are like going with was it Boris and Nastasha? I guess the villains.
Oh,
right?
there's probably way more for them. Yeah. Good
And
point,
so
yeah.
now you're getting right, but now you're getting kind of
Right.
freaky with it, and you're
Yeah.
like, oh well, we better bring the moose back in,
Right.
right? If we're getting everybody involved. So I think
Yeah.
just on like on the inclusion, on the assist, Bullwinkle's getting in there at least 99 times.
Yeah, all right, because they just bring them back in. It's like, okay, well,
Right.
you know,
for the group thing.
it's
Mhm.
we only got to do the Russian, they were like Russian spy characters, sexy
That's
Russian
it,
spy.
Dudley Do Right, and
Yeah.
just throw them all in.
They're like, you know what? Starting to get a little bit vanilla. Let's bring the moose back in, right?
Squirrel can't do it alone.
One
Quite,
thing
you
people
went.
don't account for is go ahead.
Quite, you went. You said 40.
Yeah.
You also lowballed it.
I like, are you saying that like definitively I lowballed it, or like my approach was a lowball?
Just in general. No, I'm not giving the answer yet.
Okay, but for me, like, I don't recognize this character, but
Oh, you
like,
don't?
I know the aesthetic.
Oh, you do. I
and
see. Yeah.
What people don't realize is that characters get a tag added to their they get added to their tag count if they're just in the background
Right,
of the
so
board.
this is
They
a
don't
very-
even need to be doing the sex.
This is.
I went 40 because it's just like it's an older property.
Oh, I
and,
see.
like,
Yeah. So this
That
is
hasn't stopped like people from like going crazy on
Yeah.
Bambi, but like
right. So this is
it's-
a very elaborate kind of a explanation that you're
an elaborate
giving.
explanation to say I just kind of guessed.
Okay, but you know what? You're completely full of shit, and I will never believe you because there are exactly 40 entries on this website. You have jerked off to every single one of them. I shit you the fuck not. I will never ever believe
kidding.
you. You have been jerking off to me. You have been jacking it. There's
shot.
no other fucking explanation.
shot.
There are 40 results. You looked
There's
at all
no
of them.
fucking way.
He has them memorized. Yo, holy shit. That is that is never
rigged.
By the way,
really hoping it
we
was this
we do
round.
this segment like not every episode. We don't do this every episode, but we've done it a lot, and this is the first time somebody got the exact number. You gotta be
I
kidding
didn't
me.
even get my own number right, dude.
Holy shit! I mean, I was joking. I don't know if it's 53.
It is
Rigged
53.
or
I was
Goon
doing
God?
rounding. It might be 52 now because they've
Oh
removed
my
duplicates.
God.
But
Yeah, well, by my own logic, nobody's gonna believe me either. So, but quite, what the fuck? It's exactly 40.
I swear to God that was a guess.
No one
I
will
don't
ever
know how to
believe you.
explain that.
Ever believe you?
Dude, you know I beat it to weirder shit than the fucking moose. Why is there no reason to believe me? I'm out about weirder shit.
All right, yeah, fair enough, guys. We got another segment coming up. This one is called P-Break Check Mic Cables. I'm sorry, something wrong. What mic cables? Is there something wrong with it? Is there something wrong with the audio? Oh boy. Okay, so we are going to do a pee-pee break. Contestants, let's have some music. Contestants, if you would like to go to the bathroom, now's the time. There's lots of show left. Apparently, I've been informed, unfortunately, of some sort of tech bullshit. So I'm going to take a quick look at that. And let's rendezvous in about 2 to 3 minutes. How's that sound, guys?
All right,
Sounds
I'll be
good.
back soon.
All right, whenever you guys are done, let's, of course, put up the intermission screen. And we're back. Not sure if the contestants are back, but we'll find out in a moment.
here.
You're here.
Oh, let's unmute Discord, please. Oh, alrighty. Guys, this next segment is called Sponsored. Now, as we all know, the best streamers are constantly shoving products into their audience's faces. If you can't get your viewers to buy a bunch of bullshit, you might as well just pack it in. Right? In this next game, we are going to skill check our contestants on their ability to do just that. Contestants, each of you will get a product and 1 minute to shill that thing as hard as you can. Chat will then vote for the one that they're most likely to buy. Any questions?
Then I think
None.
we can do it, right?
All right, let's get started with Kwite. Yours is screen. Edible wall installation. Are you ready to shill that product to your heart? Your heart bursts out of your goddamn chest.
Yes.
All right, let's get a minute on the clock for Kwite.
Have you ever seen your child say that the wall insulation in the attic looks like cotton candy, and you have to explain to them that there's fiberglass in it, and they will come out covered in cuts, and also they will like destroy the inside of their gastrointestinal system? Well, fear no longer, because we've just made it cotton candy. It will not rot because we put some really fucked up microplastics inside of it, but at least your kid will not be shitting glass. If you get the edible wall insulation, it will do a much worse job of insulating your home from the changing climate conditions of the modern world, but by God, it will taste really fucking good. It comes in different flavors: cherry, asshole, shit, other poop adjacent things, blueberry, blue raspberry. Have you ever decided, if you look at something in your room right now, you know what it tastes like instinctively? Try it right now. Well, now you can actually eat the insulation you've always wanted to.
And time. Quite a powerful pitch. You kind of were making it like a thing for kids, but I want to eat the shit. I think plenty of adults.
I was trying to go broad.
Yeah,
with
plenty.
like the
Yeah. Plenty of adults would be down to think about chowing down on that for decades.
well, it's a bonding experience if you make it about the kids too.
But good, yeah, make it a family affair, right? Woolie, we got one for you. You want to look at the screen? Inflatable dumbbell set. What could you possibly be doing with that? So, Woolie, I don't know. Do you do a lot of sponsorships? You take a lot of sponsorships.
Yeah, a little bit here and there.
A little bit
yeah.
here and there. All right. Well, this time we got this company coming at you. They want you to shill their inflatable dumbbell set. You think you're up to the task?
Okay, let's make it
right.
work.
Let's get 1 minute on the clock for Woolie.
You're at the gym, you set up your camera, you're doing it for the likes. You already have the established views that are based on you working out and wearing the tights and everything. But then actually getting a sweat in? Who the fuck wants that? Inflate that dumbbell set, get the lifts going, right? Just appear to be building muscle, and the rest will follow, right? Position the camera. Our inflatable dumbbell set comes with the ring light for the gym. You can get right in the way of anyone doing their actual workouts. You get that pump going, and then, right, for a limited time, you can also like pump the synthol into your muscles. Why actually not show the results off when you can get the big goopy liquidy muscles as well? Inflatable dumbbell set, inflatable synthol, inflate those views, baby. You know how it is. Get your inflatable dumbbell set today.
A powerful pitch.
Just
Oh
put it
my
that way.
God. And I like how you worked it in, because the most important part of social media at the gym is being as disruptive as possible, right? So
That's
I really
it.
think that was important to work that angle in there. I think the Instagram gym rats and stuff really appreciate that. Great target demographic to think about when chilling this. Vex, we got one for you too. You ready?
Okay, let's hear it.
Electric eyelash trimmer. That is a product, a beauty product for, and just I guess. Well, I mean, you tell us what it's for. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's have a minute on the clock for Vexoria.
Hi, I'm Vexoria T. Suneater, and I have long fucking eyelashes. So I said to my husband someday, honey, look at these fucking eyelashes. What the fuck am I supposed to do? And he said, here, take this. And it changed my life forever. The electric eyelash trimmer is brought to you by Long Fucking Eyelashes Incorporated, where you take the device and you put it to your eye and you trim and you trim and you trim. And as a woman of my age, sometimes you need a little bit more trimming. And it doesn't matter where you want to use this electric eyelash trimmer, because it could double as a pussy shaver. I know what you're thinking. Goodness gracious, Vexoria, why are you swearing about the electric eyelash trimmer? Well, it's because it's fan-fucking-tastic.
Vex, I thought snakes didn't have pubes. All right, well, I'll tell you what. Reptiles didn't. That's stupid. I mean, sure. I mean, all purpose. Who said it just has to be an eyelash trimmer, right? I mean,
Exactly. Why are we putting the
multi-purpose-
label on it? It could be whatever we want it to be.
the Swiss Army knives of body hair removal. What the fuck? I actually advocate to my audience that they trim their eyelashes at least once every 3 to 4 months. I think that's pretty normal, right? I mean, that's the way I was raised. I don't know about you guys. Basically, if you don't do that, you keep getting. You ever get an eyelash in your eye?
Yeah.
Woolie, you ever have that? That's
They're
because
usually there.
because you're not. Well, no, in your eyeball, quite.
No,
Like
I'm trying to get
inside
those
it.
Rock Lee big bacon slaps on my forehead.
Oh,
you
those
know,
the
so-
eyebrows. Yeah, well, those are.
Mhm.
Well, that's respectable. I mean, the thicker the eyebrow, the more virile.
Trying to grow
the
it
man,
out. Mhm.
I did the no eyebrow filter on TikTok the other day, and I'm like, nah, this isn't gonna work.
Oh man, that's.
Oh, the
You-
piccolo.
Oh, okay.
Because Piccolo doesn't have eyebrows, does he? Well, here's what
No,
we're
he
gonna
I'd
do.
be surprised about our cartoon characters that don't have eyebrows or noses.
We're gonna get a poll going in chat. Chat, which product are you most likely to buy? Tonight. We have Kwite's delicious and nutritious edible wall insulation. Fulfill those childhood fantasies without the guilt or fear of mesothelioma. We have Woolie's inflatable dumbbell set, which will allow you to, not actually get any. Excuse me. If you want to vote for Kwite, you're going to type 1 into the chat right now. If you want to vote for Woolie, you are going to type 2. And if you want to vote for Vex's electric eyelash trimmer, you will put 3 into the chat. The number respective to the contestant from left to right. Again, Woolie's inflatable dumbbell set. Break a sweat without breaking the wallet. Well, actually, don't break a sweat or the wallet. My bad. You're not breaking anything when you buy this thing.
Just breaking your view count limit.
There you go. It's all about
Let's
them
go.
views, baby.
It's like Lil Durk in the music video. This shit is all props. This is not real.
Max CPM.
And they went with yours, Woolie. You've sold hard.
Let's go.
You sold good. You see, you made a
Good job,
good
Willie.
a good pitch.
Yeah, you had a very coherent one. You had a very good
Mhm.
pitch.
Mhm.
Hats
Because
off.
really, like, who actually likes working out? I mean, like, we do it because we have to, but I mean, we're really
Or
doing
we
it for the
don't do
views,
it even
aren't
though
we?
we have to.
Or we
Exactly.
don't. Or we don't. So,
Inject.
guys, I am pleased to announce a returning segment that it's been a long time coming.
Trent.
And we do the mic, the other. There it is. This is called the Wheel of CCV. It finally returns tonight. It's also known as Please Don't Sue Us, Wheel of Fortune. Little tenant. Well, doing a little tenant impression there. It's
As concurrent viewers.
yes. So
Yes, okay.
This is a perfect allegory for the trials and tribulations of a career in content creation. Not contrived at all in any way. Contestants, you will be spinning this wheel to gain viewers and guess letters. You could try to solve the puzzle on your turn, and if you do, that's plus 1,000 viewers. It's just money. If you end this segment with the highest CCV, you win,
Okay.
netting 3 points for the whole game. The runner-up will get 1 point, and the third contestant will get zilch. Where is the wheel?
On car.
It's looking like we
4
have
of them.
some sort of tech problem.
Right.
I'm getting word from production that there is a dick in my ass. Yeah. Quite. Did you see the shirt with Bush on it when like you know the moment when he was like reading the story and the guy leans in and it says, "Sir, another penis has entered my ass." Are we ready to? All
Sir, I'm
right.
being DP'd.
All right. So Quite, and I'm not there. Don't need to be. Don't give a shit. Quite. Oh.
Okay.
All right. So look, is it fixable? Beautiful. It's fixed. Yay. Oh, good. We forgot to check these earlier. This is on us. This is our fault.
Am I supposed to be seeing something on my end?
You are supposed to be seeing these nuts. Just kidding.
Oh,
you
got
got him.
You're
All
a bad friend.
I am fucking awful. All right. So here you have beside you a big, beautiful wheel. It's the top of your turn. Just go ahead
I'm
and
not
give that
seeing
thing
anything on my screen.
Is there a button that
I don't
says spin?
No.
No.
It's just that's my streamer show logo.
All right,
and
looks
then
like
the
we
name of the
are
section.
still having some technical difficulties. Static, do you want to give me a little report about what's going on? Maybe we need to skip the segment.
Everything should be fine. We just
There it
it
is.
is.
There it is.
Oh, there it
okay.
is, yeah.
All right. Little production hiccup. Quite. If you want to go ahead and I mean, it's never a dull moment here. That's my
I have
streamer.
the.
Yep.
It says friend slap and it's like the purple tiles and then the letters.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So why don't we show the screen with the puzzle? Okay. So the category of the puzzle is friend slap. I wonder what that could mean. Now we'll go back to the wheel. Back to the wheel. And Quite, what you are going to do is you're going to spin that motherfucker like your life depends on it.
No
Spin
wheel.
that thing.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
There is. Okay. There. Nice job.
So I click start the wheel.
Yes. Just give it a big old yank. Big old yank on that thing. And I don't hear anything.
I clicked start the wheel.
You're doing great. Quite. You are doing outstanding, bud. And oh my God, 550 CCV. Whoa. So now what you're going to do from here, bud, is you are going to give us a consonant. You will show
A consonant. Give me an S.
Okay, Quite is looking for an S. Is there an S on the board? Oofers, my doofers. There is no S up there. Unfortunately, that is going to be the end of your turn. Woolie, are you ready to spin this motherfucker?
Let's go. Start the wheel.
All right, here it comes. You will notice I'm not there. Yep.
The S with an X over is low-key a sick logo.
Okay, 700 CCV. Okay, so production is
All right.
telling me we need to stop the show entirely because there's some
Uh-oh.
there's apparently some issues. We'll give you all the time you need. Why don't you just? Is that really happening? Wow. Okay, let's do a short BRB. Just put up the intermission screen. Sorry, contestants, just give me one moment. Play the. You need to be on that scene? Okay, maybe we just don't have sound today. We just don't have sound today. It's okay. Silent game. Woolie, you got 700 CCV. Give us a consonant, bud.
R.
Do we have any R's on the board? Oh, no R's. That's a shame.
Okay.
It happens. Sometimes life's like that. Sometimes you spend like about 40 minutes troubleshooting something before you do a live game show, and then it doesn't fucking work when you're live. Sometimes these things happen. Let's check in with Vex. Vex, you want to spin the wheel for us?
Absolutely.
All righty. Let's see what we got. On the quietest wheel you ever fucking seen in your life. They must have greased this thing real good before the stream. 600 CCV. All right, give us a consonant, Vex. Let this thing get moving a little bit.
I'm gonna go with N.
Gonna go with N. Do we got any N's on the board? Oh, we got one N. You love to see it. This, of course, allows you to spin again. Or you could take your newly acquired viewers and you can spend them on a vowel, maybe, if you want to buy a vowel. We do that here. It's the same, same shit.
I'm going to spin the wheel again.
All right, spin it again. Yeah, it's your world. We're just spinning in it. And away she goes. We're getting 900 CCV. There you go, getting up there. Give us another consonant, please.
Let's do T.
Do we have any T's up on the board? We have one T. Incredible. You get to keep the views. You're up to 1,500 viewers. That is awesome. What do you want to do from here? You can buy a vowel. You can also try to guess the puzzle if you think you know it. Or you can keep milk. You can keep milk is spinning and trying to milk that thing before you guess if you think you. But if you guess, you do get 1,000 points. So I mean, viewers.
I think I'm gonna get a vowel.
All righty, and which one would you like?
Let's do E.
Are there any E's on the board? There is one E. E phone home. All righty. So from this point, again, the world is still your oyster, Vex. You are actually in the leads by a significant margin in the game and both in the Wheel of CCV. And
let's buy another vowel.
You want to buy another vowel. You're going vowel hungry. Now, if you buy too many, you sort of help out your opponents, if you think about it. If you buy, but I mean, you could do it if you want. Not telling you how to play. You can play your way.
Fuck it. Let's just do it. Let's go I.
We have any I's on the board?
I'm looking at it.
I do not see any I's up there. The I's do not have it. So we're gonna kick it back to you, Kwite. What would you like to do? Would you like to spin? Would you like to? Actually, you have to spin because you have no viewers. Take a spin.
Because I'm pro.
Actually, just kidding. Complete illusion of choice. I guess you could try to guess the puzzle. I mean, if you're really desperate, we'll let you do that.
I gotta spin it.
I would spin.
This reminds me of like revving up the engines on Shadow of the Secret of the Mimic.
Oh, did you play that?
I played like the first 3 hours.
Oh, it's fucking ass. Oh, 650
It's much better
CCV.
than any other FNAF game that's ever been made.
I think I agree because I did play some of the other ones.
Scott Cawthon himself has not made a single good FNAF game. Sorry.
Right, because it's not him. You know what? Did you play Poppy's Playtime?
Yes, Chapter 3 is genuinely really good.
I feel like it's just kind of like I didn't play Poppy's Playtime, but I did see a lot of gameplay. This FNAF, Secret of the Mimic kind of seems like
you can tell it was supposed to be VR first. You can tell it was supposed to be VR first.
Yeah, especially.
And I'm sure it'll be good when it comes out on VR.
Yeah, I actually finished it on stream last night, and I don't want to spoil anything for you, but it did you? You got to the part where you found out Edwin makes the mimic, right?
Yeah, that's how we started the stream with the song.
Right. He makes the he does make the mimic. In fact, there's a certain point in the game where like he actually like when you hear a certain sound effect, it means that he just made the mimic. So I mean, keep an eye out for that in your playthrough, bud. In fact, I think more than one mimic gets made. In fact, what happens is he tries to mimic the mimic, and he actually can't because you can only listen.
You're saying
lightning
it
only
mimics
strikes
the
once.
actions of others.
You
We should
mimic-
call it
no,
the copy machine.
He mimics the mimic. He mimics a copy of the mimic. So you actually end up with like 6 mimics. It's fucking nuts. This guy Edwin was out of his mind. Absolutely.
I ran
out of
over his
mind.
kid with a car the other day.
That is so based. So based. No ice cream for you, David. Okay. What the fuck is happening? We have. Okay, thank you so much, production. We need a consonant from you, Kwite.
A consonant. And
Yes.
did nothing out the wheel?
Nothing at the wheel. Well, I mean, somebody was at the wheel when they fucking pasted David all over the asphalt.
That was me. I'm gonna go. Give me. Let's go bold. Give me a D for David. Who I
Okay,
just ran over with
we
my
have
car.
we have a D for David.
Fuck!
Yeah, well, again, it happens. Sometimes your kid gets plastered by a fucking motor vehicle. We're gonna move on to Woolie. By the way, Woolie, do you have any idea what the fuck me and Kwite were just talking about?
No idea what you're talking about.
You know what? Good.
It's okay,
You know what?
William.
Good.
You are
Because
in
I
a
was-
much better position than us.
Good.
I was locked
Honestly,
in.
good.
Now,
yeah.
Mike.
Yes.
If I solve right now,
Yeah.
I
Oh
get
no.
1,000.
Correct.
Correct?
That is correct. You will get 1,000, and they will carry over into the next puzzle. If you
If
want
I
to do.
spin,
Mhm.
I get to get those viewers as well.
Potentially, yeah. If you spin, you're gonna give us a consonant. So if you get if the consonant's up there, you get whatever you landed on the wheel. Then if you subsequently guess, you also receive 1,000.
I see.
So it
Let's
will be
play the
on
game.
top. Okay. So do you want to spin or do you want to?
Open. We're spinning.
Okay, we're spinning. It's happening. Let's go.
Getting a little greedy with it.
All right. You know what? You got to be a little greedy in this game. That's the way they play it on TV.
That's it. I'm coming from behind. So
500 CCV. All right. Look out behind you. Give us
all right.
a consonant.
L.
L. Do we have any L's up in this bitch? We
Of
have
course you do.
2
Oh.
L's.
Uh-huh.
I think you may want to
Uh-huh.
guess the puzzle, or you could
Yeah.
milk it a little bit more if you want to be risky. There is, of course, those spaces where you lose everything.
Nah, down back. Let's play it safe. I'd like to solve.
Will he solve this puzzle for us?
Lethal Company.
It is, in fact. Is it Lethal Company? It is Lethal Company.
Shit. I thought it was
Holy
gonna be
Yeah.
a phrase, not the.
Insane.
Oh.
Ella.
Friend
That
She's
is
slop.
friend.
an L up
The
there.
original
That is
friend
Big moves,
slop.
Woolie. Big moves,
Mhm.
Woolie.
Yeah.
The original friend slop. I'll tell you what. Do me a favor. Go to the contestants by themselves, because I have a feeling I can very easily fix that not having a sound effect thing. So you don't have to get up.
Well, it needs to be on that scene.
It needs to be on that scene in order to. Okay, so just switch back to it, right? And then we will do. This is going to be so easy to fix. Scroll right. Mm-hmm. Okay, so what's happening here? Advanced audio properties. This is on monitor only, mute output. We're going to go monitor off, and now it should work. Okay, sorry. That was just... If it didn't work, it didn't work. We could just move on again. The wheel doesn't need to make noise. It's just we put the effort into it.
Put all
You
the
know?
work.
So, Woolie, because you solved the
Yeah.
puzzle, we are going to allow you to take the first spin on our next puzzle. Are you ready to see it?
Okay.
Let's take a
can
look
do
at the
that.
screen. And also, congrats on your. You're now up to. You're in the lead now with 2,000 CCV. So
Let's go,
this
baby.
category is peak streaming. What could that mean? Woolie, give us a spin.
Okay.
Spin
Should I
us
make the
up.
noises with my mouth?
Well, let's see if it works. If it doesn't work, I would love if you did that. Actually, yeah, that'd be super helpful. You know what? This is better. This is actually better. This is better than the fucking stupid sounds. All right.
What did
900
I get?
CCV. All right. So you got to give us a consonant, please.
S.
Do we have any S's up on the board? There is one S. Very nice. You are keeping those 900 viewers. Give us, I mean, you could try to solve if you want. You also can certainly afford a vowel if you think that'd help you out right now.
How much do vowels cost?
250 viewers, Static?
Think so?
Yeah, it's like 250. I think it's 250.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll buy an A.
All right. Willie's going to buy an A. Do we have any A's up there? There is one A on the board. Very intriguing. All right. So it set you back a little bit. Yeah, it was about 250 viewers.
Okay.
But it's keeping you in that. Wasn't too helpful, but
No.
yeah, you can either spin or try to solve.
I'll
There's
spin.
no passing. Willie's going to spin. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we got. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Ooh, fuck. All right.
What's
That was
happening?
a close one. You almost landed on the band wheel, which would have
No!
you would have lost. Yeah, you would have lost everything.
Oh.
I didn't.
Well,
I didn't
Oh,
luckily,
the
even
band
show-
wheel for CCV. I like that's cute. That's clever.
yeah.
I didn't
Yeah,
even show taint. That's crazy.
Well, listen, all you got.
Let me
700
use the blade.
cc.
Just put a finger in my ass. Deep cut. Yeah.
You know,
deep cut.
if anything, see, the funny part about the conceit of this game is that showing you taint, like you showing taint, would get you banned for like a few days, but then you'd come back to actually like double the view count. So like it's kind of
This is why I just say slurs on stream.
what I wanted to do, and it's very based quite, but but the problem with it was I wanted to go into the conceit of this game a little bit more. The issue is you can't fit all this text explaining everything on the wheel slices. So because it would have just been like impossible to read. We would have had to have done it in like a 2-point font. But in any case, 700 CCV. Very cool.
Can I get consonant?
Yes, it's consonant time. Yeah, give us a consonant.
Okay. Can I get a T?
Do we have any T's up here? Ooh,
Oh,
not a one,
okay.
not a one. But the good news is you do get to keep those viewers. We're going to move along to Vex. Are you ready to
Okay.
spin first, Vex?
Yeah, I'm gonna spin.
Spin it like you mean it.
Do I have to
And
make the
away she
noise?
goes. Yes, please. I would prefer if you did.
It's a lawnmower.
It's
Not-
dying out. It's pretty old.
That
Plugged
is
into the
Wheel.
wall.
Old man streaming at his TV watching Jeopardy.
that to me sounded like something you find in a sock drawer.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
what.
Oh shit! You know what? I'm so used to that. I got it mixed up. My bad. It's my bad.
The Hitachi wheel.
Vex, you
Yeah.
landed on 600, I think. I can't see. I'm old and blind. But either way, just give us a consonant.
Well, I'm gonna go with L.
We got any L's up in this bitch? You got 2. Very nice.
I
so
think I know what it is.
at this point, you can continue to spin and try to milk, or you can guess the puzzle and just go straight get the 1,000, or you could buy a vowel if you wanna get a little bit spendthrift here, if that's even what that word means.
You know what? I think I'm gonna be conservative here, and I think I'm gonna guess it because I know what it is.
You want to solve the puzzle.
Yeah,
All right, Vex is going to
Fuck.
solve the puzzle. What do you think it is?
Yeah. it's you laugh, you lose.
Is it you laugh, you lose? That's 1,000 viewers for Vexoria, the Sun Eater, bringing her
I'm
to
so broke. I'm a neat
a
dude.
grand total of 3,200 views. This is crazy. Amazing job, Vex. You have snaked your way into the lead here. Wild.
Yes.
All right, now
Willie, I
because,
needed you to be my stopgap. I'm fucked.
because Vex, because you solved the puzzle, we are going to let
Okay.
you take the first spin on the next one.
Oh, come
Let's
on!
take a look. That's how it works, Kwite. Don't worry, man. Kwite, it's going to come back to you.
I know.
Your category is bone apple tea. Are you familiar with that, Vex?
Oh.
Okay.
Do you know what do you know what that
No.
is? Okay.
No.
So this is when commonly used phrases are mangled because the person
Bon
repeating it
appetit, yeah.
doesn't understand. So bone apple tea is
Bon appetit.
right, correct. Bon appetit. So this is one of those. That's the category. Would you like to start us off with a spin?
I'm gonna spin.
All right. You were so close to landing on band. You would have lost everything, and you would not have been able to come back from that, most likely.
That would have been my first ban. You know,
Would've been
600.
awesome
I
for
do.
me.
Why do I not believe you?
No, you go look. I've never been banned. It just surprised
that
me too.
some-
Most
Trust me.
law-abiding most law-abiding Twitch partner ever.
No, listen. Even for a LootTuber, I'm surprised. Genuinely, I have never been banned.
Vex, give us a consonant. You might have some fans in the at Twitch itself, perhaps.
I think I'm gonna go with S.
Do we have any S's up here? There's just one, but it is gonna help out, I think. You also got that looks like an apostrophe in there. So at this point, you can buy a vowel, you can spin again, or you can try to guess. I wouldn't try to guess now.
No.
personally.
Let's spin again.
All right, Vex is gonna spin again. Let's see what she gets. Guys, I shit you not.
Dude, you
I
sound like a
shit-
chicken.
I shit you not. Me and the production team sat here for 40 minutes last night, or the other night was Thursday, right? Troubleshooting this and making sure all these sounds work. And today it's just like fuck you. It's amazing.
And this is so much better.
Yeah, but
It is.
I think it's better this way, frankly. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna make the contestants do this every time. 600. This is the new meta. 600 CCV for you. Vex, could you give us a consonant, please?
Let's do N.
N. Got any N's up there? Oof, that is gonna end your turn. On the plus side, you get to keep those viewers. We're gonna kick it over to Kwite. This is the comeback arc. Kwite, are you ready to make your comeback?
Mike,
This is Kwite's comeback. Here it is. It's coming. I feel it. Do you guys believe? Who believes in the Kwite comeback? I believe. Kwite. Spin that fucking thing. Make this happen. Rock the world. Change
Okay.
the world. Show them.
spinning the wheel. In
Show them what you
3,
got.
2, now.
Here it comes. You ready? You want to do this? There it is.
My throat hurts.
I'll pick it up where you left it off, bud.
Thank you, buddy.
600 CCV. There it is. All righty. Give us a consonant, please.
Give me a T.
Let's see if we got any T's up there. There's one. Not bad. Not bad. You keep the 600 viewers. Now, at this point, you can actually afford a vowel if you want to do that.
I'd
Or
like to buy an E.
you want to buy an E. All right. Kwite is going to buy an E. Production. Let's see if we have any E's up there. Vanna?
Shit. Well,
Oh.
it's over.
It's not over because you keep the you're keeping 350 of the viewers, and it just might come back to you. I think it's gonna. I'll be real. This one's a little hard. We saved the hardest one for last, so there's a good chance it comes back to you. Let's move on to Woolie. Woolie, spin it. And again, yes, this is the final puzzle. So.
All right, we're
make
gonna
it-
go with the switch it up to like the Price is Right wheel. So this one's more of a beep, 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 beep,
Okay.
beep, 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 beep,
Little
beep,
variety,
beep,
I dig it.
beep, 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 beep.
Okay. All right. Looks good. Looks good. 500 CCV. We need a consonant.
Ooh. I can't go straight to a vowel. Huh?
You know, after you spin the wheel, you have to give us a consonant. Otherwise, it like breaks the game. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go with R.
We got any R's up on there? Okay, 1R, not too helpful, but you are slowly catching up to Vex there. What do you want to do?
Let's spin.
All right, Woolie's going to spin again.
Huh.
Let's see what we get. This is so much better. Oh no! Oh no! You got banned! You got banned! You got banned! Holy shit! No! Fuck! Oh my god! Fuck!
Well, now I'm whipping
dude.
taint out. I don't even care. You can't ban me without. Yo,
dude. Dude, this is
God damn
heartbreaking. Yeah, you're.
oh my god.
Oh my god, you're going back to nada. It's nada, nada viewers. The good news
Can I
is
start grifting
this
to
thing's
come
gonna-
back?
Can I start a super pack?
No.
The taint went viral on live stream fails, so you could still come back. You could still come back from this. You can still come back. All
That's
right.
garbage.
The
All
grift.
Right. All right.
He's gonna start the grift. All right.
What can I do?
We have Vex.
Mhm.
This is a kind of a shitty way to win, but I mean, well, you could also land on that wheel that slice the same way he did. So
That's true.
at this time, you can afford vowels, you can try to guess, or you can spin.
I think I'm gonna spin because
She's gonna spin.
yeah,
Spin that motherfucker.
I think I know what it is, but I just want to make sure.
Please ban, please ban, please ban, please ban.
It was right next to it.
Fuck!
1,000 CCV. That's fucking crazy. I don't know. This is gonna put you at 4,800 if the consonant you give us is up on that board.
I think it's D.
Do we have any D's up on the board? Oh my God, you got 3.
Oh,
That's
I know what it is
fucking
now.
Yeah.
nuts. You now
I was
have
like, please get it wrong, please.
you have 6,800 CCV now because it multiplies by how many letters are up there. So I mean, that's you. Oh my God, Kwite's only hope, Woolie's only hope is that you land on that band space. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna solve it.
You're gonna solve it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I am.
Can we see
Yep.
the board, please?
We're good.
You are good to solve.
Okay. It's a dog world.
It's a dog world.
It
That's
clicked right after
fucking
my turn.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm killing myself. I'm putting
Crazy.
the shotgun
I
in
have
my
to tell you
mouth.
something. Out of all of the bone apple teas or people mispronouncing things, I think that's the one that pisses me off the most. Like that really, like how are you that dense? Why would that makes no sense? Why would it be doggy dog? What are you talking about?
Doggy. I
Fuck.
love a dog.
Vex.
Doggy.
I'm a fan of Beyonce. This restaurant has good Beyonce.
It's
like
not,
home
It's not
Beyonce.
bone,
All
it's
of
not
them,
bone
all of
apple
them.
tea, but I like bone hurting juice a lot.
And bone hurting juice is that's not a bone apple tea, as you said. So Vex, I mean, this is fucking wild. You were in the lead. You won with 700. Thank you. You won with 700.
Sometimes it be like that.
7,800 points.
Girl boss is here. We're girl
Oh
boss.
my God, I think girl boss is like the theme of the episode. So that means that you are getting 3 points, Vex, bringing you to 11. And oh my God, and Kwite is gonna get. We're gonna give Kwite 2 points. 1 point. 1 point. 1 point. Is the way
Shit,
it
I was
works.
hoping that mistake would stick.
Okay. Nope. And what's so tragic is that Woolie gets nothing, even though like they performed really well for most of the fucking
RNG.
segment.
Right?
You did.
But
Yeah.
I got
RNG.
banned. Time to switch over to some other streaming platforms.
If Vex gets to be a girl boss, can I be like the NB Ayatollah?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I don't think you want to. I don't think. You know what? Let's not talk about that because let's. You know
I
what?
just
Yes.
You know what? Terrible
Yeah.
reference considering. Sorry, I
It's all
completely
good.
forgot.
It's all good. We're gonna move on. We're having fun here tonight. None of that shit. Okay, so excellent job on Wheel of CCV. It almost went really cool if it wasn't for the fuck that beep is gonna. Anyway, guys, our next segment, it's next bit. Can't have a stream without shitty bits, and boy howdy do we have our fair share of those, right, folks?
Flecks of poop everywhere.
Contestants, we are going to give you guys dumbass bits, and then you're going to act them out, and then chat's going to vote for their favorites. Any questions?
No, I'm good.
Woolie,
I'm resigned to my fate.
I'd like to start with you. I guess this is. It actually kind of might tie into that final puzzle there. Let's see the screen.
Where's speed test?
I'm sorry. One moment. I'm having a production note. Can you continue? Okay, contestants. I'm given word. I need to ask you guys to turn off your noise canceling in Discord. Apparently it's causing some. Right. Because it is gonna cause some issues if you guys don't do that.
Mine's off.
Okay.
All right. Sick. So, like I said, it might tie into the last puzzle. Woolie, could you give us a dog running for president?
Okay, just doing the noise canceling bit.
Yeah.
All right.
Where is that actually?
Because people tend to get loud during these, and what Discord will do is it'll just mute you if you get too loud. So we just tell people to turn that off.
Gotcha.
So
How do we know if it's off? Just so, where is that?
You want to go into voice and video, and you want to scroll down to where it says crisp noise suppression, and you want to make sure it says none.
Okay, there we go.
Gorgeous. So, what do you think, Woolie?
Okay. All right.
Just a dog running for president. However you interpret that, you do it however you want. It's
Okay.
no pressure. It's not really.
Okay. When do I start?
Right now, whenever you're ready. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Folks, listen. All right. We've tried human beings. Let's be real. We've tried them, right? And what have we got for it? We've got explosions, fire, death, all kinds of horrible things going on. Depending on which country you're from, you might even have brown face. You have just the worst. The horrible things are happening all across the board. Liars, criminals, cheats. You know who you can trust? Man's best friend, a dog. And because the current leadership and the leadership we've seen will consistently go evil, the dog hitting buttons, just tapping them randomly, you get at least a 50-50 on that. So why not leave it up to the dog just hitting buttons for treats, hoping for a good outcome, as opposed to leaving it to guaranteed evil? Right? I say get the dog in for president. Let's go. Rover is trustworthy. He's dependent. He's reliable, and he will just for good scritches on the stomach. You know, you can probably get some healthcare going for a nice little pat on the back and some nice little walkies. You know, you can probably take care of a lot of like outstanding like debt problems. We can do a whole lot with just getting a dog randomly hitting buttons on the board. And I quite frankly think we can probably, the chances of nuclear catastrophe are like over 50% at this point. But like with a dog, coin flip, right? Trust in the coin flip, trust in Rover. Let's go dog for president. All
right, Rover Cleveland. He's going to get my vote. Vex.
Before you continue, I was really hoping will you just like start.
Vex, can you give us a dog running for president? Yeah, you're all three. All three of you. You're gonna.
We're all doing the same bit. Okay.
Yeah, you're all gonna do it.
Okay. I thought you were all getting a different bit, so I just, damn it.
Yeah,
I thought we were all getting a different bit.
Well, now we know what Kwite's bit is, but I mean, refine it a little bit. Go ahead, Vex, whenever you're ready.
Oh, hello, bark, 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 bark. It's so good of you all to come to my press conference today. Me, Regina, the French poodle. Yes. I am going to be running for your president today. I'm certainly in touch with the lower class. You know those dogs that sleep outside? Ah, yes, I stare at them from my balcony on the penthouse floor. Yes, I'm so in touch with them. I shaft and share sometimes, those red things that are on sidewalks. What are they called? Yes, sometimes I go and I use those. Not often because I'm not with them. I may know. Yes, quite. I am in touch. With all of the food that you little dogs out there on the streets eat. What is it? Like kibbles and bits or whatever the fuck it's called. I don't fucking know. I mean, oh yes, I am a dog of the people. I shall give you all what you desire. Yes, quite so. I got that fancy dog place that was selling diamonds. No, actually, no, it's an old heirloom. It's an old family heirloom because I'm in touch. I'm a family dog, you see. I'm a family dog. I get along with everybody and everywhere. I certainly don't bite or piss on the rug like some other dogs. No, not me. I'm a classy, elegant dog. Truly a dog you would like to see in office. Yeah, what is it? What is it you people, you dogs say? Yes, treats for all! Yes, that's the slogan, treats for all. I'd be willing to give you all treats and all that stuff, bacon and whatnot. And yes, that's me! Yes, vote for me! Regina, the French poodle.
Universal begging strips, right? UBS.
Yes.
I don't know, man. I don't. This is not a poodle. I feel like I can have a beer with. I'm gonna be honest. Also, I said president, not prime minister. What was the accent? I said okay.
Some countries have both.
Yeah. All right. Well. Quite. Give us a dog running for president.
All right. 9/11 was bad. The Democrats want you to have less money in your pocket.
Democrats
run by these white dogs with black crust in their eyes, supporting them, stealing our jobs. The deficit, balanced budgets. Oh, look, a fucking butterfly. I'm going to chase that in a second here. The issue with modern day politics is people have a bone to pick with everybody, but no one's willing to give it to you straight. They don't let you sniff your asshole anymore. They don't let you sniff their asshole anymore to get you an idea of who they really are. They don't judge a person by a person. They just bark and holler and meow and scratch you in the face. It's dog shit. And we usually like dog shit, eating it, I mean. But that sort of thing just isn't efficient in politics. What I'm proposing, as my great friend Mike over here said, universal bacon strips for everybody, raising taxes on the 1% of Rottweilers who run our current industries and have a monopoly over the treats industry. I believe that service dogs should be honored in their work and are necessary for our society to function. And seeing eye dogs should also have seeing eye dogs so they have a friend.
All right, chat. Who are you voting for? Put one in the chat for Quite. He's making sure that seeing eye dogs have seeing eye dogs, despite I don't know, probably not needing them. We got Vexoria's. Reginald? Well, I'm so brain.
It was Regina, the French poodle.
Regina,
right?
The French poodle. I know you Canadians pronounce it that way, but it's Regina. But we don't have to get into that with you guys.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Oh boy. And plus we got.
Yeah.
We got Wooly. Put so 1 for Quite, 2 for Wooly, 3 for Vex. Who is the dog that you would like to see chasing his tail in the Oval Office?
I'd lift my tail for you, darling.
If you are my dog.
I'm a little bit concerned about Wooly's dog. Yeah, accidentally.
As Drake said once, for all the dogs. A president for all the dogs.
We've tried humans. We've tried people. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, it hasn't gone well. And like you said,
hasn't gone well.
The chance of nuclear incident is about the same. It's not like
Make
it's
the
better.
daycare great again.
So, Quite, they went with yours. They liked your populist message. They felt like you really spoke to the common dog or whatever. I think they. I personally, if I know this audience, I'm thinking A lot of my obviously normal viewers are here tonight. They really just liked the part where you talked about eating shit, because they're just a bunch of slack-jawed, shit-eating morons. All right,
Democats was pretty strong.
yeah,
I
De-
gotta
no,
say.
De-
Yeah,
De- Democrats
I was
was
trying to
nice.
work.
Yeah.
I was trying to work Republicans with the dog shit thing, but I couldn't do it fast enough.
You did, dude. Hey, listen, doesn't matter. You did. You won. You did good enough. Next segment. It's called Debatelord. Now, part of being a streamer is being locked
Still
in.
2 more next bits.
Let's go ahead and back that up. We're gonna just roll that tape back a little bit. We're gonna start off. Vex, we'll start with you for this one. Can you give us the mating call of a newly discovered tropical bird?
All right. Cock! 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 I like cock! 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 Cock!
Vex, it sounds like you said "I like cock." Did
No,
your bird say that?
Listen, that's just what the bird likes. Why are we judging the bird?
I did you want to tell me something?
Yeah, I was just gonna say I thought it said newly divorced tropical.
Newly divorced okay, production assistant thought it said newly divorced tropical bird. We'll do that next time.
That still works.
We'll do that next time. We just kind of wanted it. We just wanted you guys to make stupid sounds with this one. Kwite, do you want to give us a newly discovered tropical bird?
All right, so this is a British person going to the Bahamas. So I was at a titty bar and I saw this fine bear with the locals, and I went up to chat her and I said, "You ever been with a British person before?" And she said, "Get the foot away from me. You killed my fucking great grandfather, probably." And that's it. They call women birds.
I got it. It was actually fucking awesome. Woolie, you want to give us the mating call of a newly discovered tropical bird?
Becky, let me smash. Let me smash. Let me smash, Becky. Becky, please. Becky, let me smash. Let me smash, Becky. All right, there we go.
I don't know how anyone could turn that down. Let's get a vote. Who the fuck could just refuse that? Let's get a vote in the chat. Type 1 for Kwite, 2 for Woolie, and 3 for Vex. Come on, guys, just let him smash. Like, we really got to make this more.
Smash.
We really got to make this more complicated than that. You know, I mean, come on. Let me smash. Let me smash. Let me smash. Let me smash. Let me smash.
Let me smash.
Oh, that's fucking good.
It's good. Well, I was going for the asymmetrical warfare here, some of the wordplay, but
No, yours was fire. That yeah, going for the it was a British. Yeah. Why do they do that? Why do they call women birds?
I don't know. I just had to work the tropical in, so he's on vacation, I guess.
And
Yeah,
they're
it's a
always fit. They're fit birds.
A fit bird.
Fit.
Oh, she was
That's
seeing
a
fine,
fit
mate.
bird.
She was fit, mate. Oh, bird was fit as hell, mate.
We talk like this. This is how we shout on a regular. You know, talk in everyday conversation.
It is. Just double up the question at the end, you know?
Britoids in chat seething. Woolie, they gave it to you in a landslide. Let's get a point on the board for Woolie.
Thanks, Becky.
I agree.
Shout outs to Becky, the tropical bird of paradise. We have one more final bit for you guys to act out. We'll start with Kwite for this one. Guy who has never been in a relationship giving relationship advice.
Hey, this is just my day-to-day life.
Kwite, so you'll be really good at this one then.
Listen, man, you just have to have open communication. Ask her what she wants. If you want to go out to dinner, just ask her what she wants for dinner. That's it.
Oh, that actually was that. You know what? Not bad. Not bad. Clever. Woolie, you want to give us the guy who's never been in a relationship giving relationship advice?
Bro, you gotta jump on Call of Duty, bro, and you just keep playing. And she's gonna be back there yapping and trapping and going off and whining about the baby and diaper, whatever. Never mind that, bro. You show strength, You show dominance. You get that kill streak going. You talk to the boys, all right? And just let her go on. Eventually, she'll figure it out. She'll figure it out. She'll come crawling back to you, bro. I'm telling you, bro. That's what it's all about.
It's about the KD ratio.
Right? She'll see those wins. She'll see that kill. She'll see that 360 no scope, and she'll be like, "Oh my god, I gotta get down there. I'm just dropping right now, going for it. I'm telling you."
Women love that shit. Vex, give us a guy who has never been in a relationship giving relationship advice.
All right, this is what you're gonna do, fellas. Let me fix my fedora. Okay, there we go. You're gonna show up at your Oshi's meet and greet. And you're gonna have a giant naked waifu pillow. And you're gonna hold it tenderly against you. And you're gonna walk up to your Oshi. And then you're gonna look her dead in the eye and say, "Hey, baby, you wanna be my Discord kitten?" I promise we can have a great first date in my mother's basement, eating halfly chewed chicken nuggets. Ignore the mess on my desk full of pop cans, though, and my 50,000 Discord mod tabs. It's fine. And then you're gonna wink at her. And then you're gonna blow her a kiss. And then you're gonna ask for a picture and stand there awkwardly for at least another minute afterwards before security pulls you away. But don't worry. You can linger outside of the convention afterwards until somebody removes you.
That's it. There you go.
It's not fair. You're a voice actor. It's not fair.
Yo, I feel like I need to take a shower after listening to that. Like that. I gotta, fuck, man. All right. So, we're gonna put the vote in chat. 1 for Kwite, 2 for Woolie, 3 for Vex. Who had your favorite guy who has never been in a relationship giving relationship advice? Prez, I think all 3 of them were fire, honestly.
You can't trust these females, bro. Females.
You can wait outside the convention. A part of me, just inside, my instinctually was like, don't do that!
Yeah, I bought your bathwater. That means I have a shot, right?
Oh, God.
Well, she didn't scream in terror at the sight of me, so I think we're gonna have kids together.
Yeah. Stop it. It's too real.
Yeah. Well.
Me and Michael B.
I hear
Jordan,
wedding
I got a
bells?
shot. I think I got a shot.
What's up, Kwite?
Me and Michael B. Jordan. I saw him in the one movie. I think I got a shot.
I have not.
He's basically my best friend.
Wait, are you saying have a shot with me?
Michael B. Jordan.
Oh, yeah. What in what movie?
Mike, I could swing you most days of the week.
You did. That's not true.
It's not true. We had an indirect kiss on several occasions. And some direct ones.
Who won? Vex, they gave it to you.
Who's next? Who decide?
Vex, you fucking crushed it. I think again it was just a little too real. I'm feeling like I Kwite said that we kissed, but can you do me and Kwite? Can we have me and Kwite? Let's make it real.
See you at TwitchCon.
Take the mask off. Take the mask off.
This is my mouth. I'm sorry. It
This
tastes
kiss
like 30%
sucks.
polyurethane.
This kiss sucks. It's funny. He did the same thing Porcelain Maid did that time, where it looked in the
Did
wrong
Did I look the
direction.
wrong way?
You looked the wrong way. It's who gives a shit.
What?
What? I was just licking the back of their head. Yeah. Okay. So, guys, we got another segment here. It's called Debatelord. Now, as I was trying to say earlier, part of being a streamer is being locked in constant intellectual combat with your audience. The more times you win, the better streamer you are. I, for example, am undefeated. I've never been wrong about anything on stream ever, including right now. Yeah. Anyway, contestants, You are each going to receive a character and 1 minute to make the case that yours would win in a fight to the death against the other two. Then we will open up a 3-minute free-form debate, during which time you will be able to make your cases against each other while chat votes for who they think is winning. So you can like influence the vote in real time. Any questions?
Can we change the format to running for New York mayor?
I can't. I understand what you said.
I'm kidding.
You cut out.
Don't worry about it. I was doing a bit anyways.
All right. Was it because I haven't put on a single fucking hat
No,
yet,
I
which
was
is
saying,
wild.
can we change the format to running for New York mayor as these characters?
Oh.
You want to run
Doesn't
for
really
mayor?
work.
You want to do more politics?
I was kidding.
Well,
to be clear.
Again, I haven't put on I had a big bag of hats. And every time the idea was every time Kwite said some kind of like Zoomer shit that I didn't get, I was gonna put a hat on. But Kwite, you haven't done that.
You said more Zoomer shit than me. It's
That's
kind of
fucking
incredible.
Holy shit! All right.
I feel like I've said a few.
Well, let's reveal the characters. Kwite, we gave you MF Doom.
Oh,
Woolie, we gave you Dr. Doom. When's Marvel? It's now. And we gave Vex. We gave you Doomer. Wojak. Right. So there it is, guys. We'll start with who did I say we were gonna Vex? We'll start with why do you think the Doomer Wojak would defeat the other two? Let's put a minute on the clock for this in particular. Why do you think they'd win in a three-way fight, three-way battle to the death?
I think okay, so I'll be real. I don't know if this is a person or what, but like looks extremely high. So like, they probably don't care. They're probably going to go all in. They're probably just going to, if they're getting their ass kicked, they're just going to get back up again. And they're probably going to, I don't know. They could probably defeat Dr. Doom by taking off his fucking mask. That's pretty easy. I'd say, I don't know. They'd probably, how he would win? He'd probably offer like weed or cigarettes. And they'd probably take it.
I'm gonna be real with you. We gave you like an ass character. This is the dumbest one we've ever done.
I don't even know what this is, Mike. I'm just making shit up.
The dumbest fucking one we've ever done. I mean, he's like the Wojak where like somebody's really depressed, and he just represents like I don't know, like a doomer. You know what a doomer is?
Yeah, you just fucking sit in the darkness. Like
the whole idea of this was a fucking wordplay because of Doom.
It's crazy someone to get everybody Doom guy.
Well, one of the right. Well, but that was the thing. We thought it would be too like easy to do that.
I'm Mike. I'm almost 40. I don't know shit. Okay, I don't know all this fucking shit on the internet. I don't know.
We're like the same age, which is fucking wild. So Kwite. Why would MF Doom fuck shit up?
Well,
you get a minute on the clock. You don't have to. You do not have to use the whole minute. You just do whatever.
MF Doom is found to have one of the most diverse vocabularies of any rapper, like across mainstream cultural consciousness. He has some of the greatest classics in not just rap history, but music history. He is quite literally capable of being in multiple places at once, being both at his show and his home, hanging out. He eats food, so he is very much capable of sustaining himself when he is actively looking to. And he is able to derive meaning in some of the most benign of subject matter, like eating food, and has created brilliant works based off of it. Some people might come at him for being originally derivative of Dr. Doom, but some people should be aware that he is the only person on this list who is ever a real person. Therefore, compared to these fictional works, he is outerversal. Like nothing can scale to the lengths he is at. Might make my case.
All right, not bad. Woolie, I feel like we sort of just handed this to you, but why would Dr. Doom defeat the other two? Let's give him a minute on the clock.
All right, look, he's got a foot dive, and that foot dive is super high tier and can barely be stopped and OTGs you, right? So never mind that. He's got hidden missiles. Yeah, that's incredible too. Never mind that. He is currently destroying people he's got the gun that he whips out in the new trailer for Tokon. He's currently unstoppable in Rivals because the whole world is about him fighting himself. His only worthy rival is a Doom from the future. Never mind all of that, right? Doom, he doesn't have to fight them because he already won. Doom took over the world twice, but he gave it up because he got bored. Emperor Doom, go look it up. He literally already won and already conquered everything and went, yeah, you know what? This is beneath me. So I'm giving up world domination already. Never mind Latveria being there at his beck and call. Like, come on. What are we talking about?
That's actually insane lore. I didn't know that. So he did win at one point in like one of the timelines. He like took over the world
Twice.
and then he was like, you know what? I'm bored. You can have it back.
Yeah.
That's fucking.
He went
great.
to hell.
That's actually
insane. Came back. It's unstoppable. What are we talking about?
We're gonna open up a 3-minute period where the three of you can argue about this. You don't actually even have to fucking argue about it. You could. What you're trying to do, you're trying to get chat to vote for you. It's for 1 point. Although Jesus Christ, I'm noticing something. Vexoria is at 12 points. Okay, she is obliterating our other two contestants. Not so much Kwite. But what I want, you know what? This one's worth 2 points. I want to give Wooly a chance to come back. I want to give Wooly a fighting chance. This one's worth 2 points. Chat, when you're voting, let's open up the voting right now. You can change your vote at any point. If you type 1 for Kwite, and then later, Wooly makes a really good point, you're like, fuck it, I'll change my vote. Then you could put a 2 into chat. Okay? So you could just, the three of you, do what feels right, and chat, you vote. We need 3 minutes.
Let us know when the clock starts.
Right now.
Okay, I take major compunction with my two opponents. Doom or Wojak would straight up just kill himself and lose by default. In Dr. Doom, you can say all of these crazy lore feats. You can bring up his in-game mechanics. You can mention things he did in the comics, most of which is not even canon any longer. But then you look at his mainstream cultural conscious appeal. He has not been depicted once in any meaningful way doing any of these things. The original Fantastic Four, dog shit, lost to Johnny Blaze. Fucking Fan Four Stick, not even supposed to be Dr. Doom in his original casting.
Counterpoint.
No, I'm not done. You wait for me to finish, sir.
All right.
And the only way that he has a hope of being depicted correctly is not by a Romanian actor. It's by getting RDJ to do him as a replacement villain in a movie nobody has any faith in the MCU. Meanwhile,
they saved him.
Has
they saved RDJ coming back for the most important character, the biggest deal. Earlier,
he shouldn't have had to come back at all.
You said MF Doom is a living person. So as a living person, you're like, oh, he defeats the other two? Well, unfortunately, MF Doom, pour one out, is no longer living. Unfortunately.
He had the privilege of being real at any point, which is more than I can say for Dr. Doom or the concept of the Doomer Wojak. MF Doom has seminal works through his own merit, not through the accomplishments of others who have to portray Dr. Doom, because he cannot reach through the comic page and do any of his achievements that you were floating earlier.
Doom continues to exist in the old Marvel days, in the upcoming games, in the new movies. Doom is relevant as he was before, as he is now. They're showing him off as a major
I only
highlight.
gotta say one thing though. One thing. It's shit ass cum. Mike is bald.
Oh,
that's a good point. That's a good point.
Oh, you just Trump
counter that one.
Oh, that's the
I'll give that to you.
You know what? That's true. I agree with that.
Oh, that's the Trump.
But
she's now pulling ahead of Kwite. She's pulling ahead. She just doubled Kwite's vote. She just doubled Kwite's vote. That is.
I mean, look, MF Doom is sick, but he's basing himself on the original. You know what it is?
He's basing himself on the original and somehow managed to come out the other side, his own man, and everybody wants him to score Dr. Doom's work because he is viewed as much more universally beloved in the people who consume his work in popular culture, and the one news anchor who quoted rat snitches.
And if this was a freestyle battle, that'd be one thing, but it's not. It's a fight. And as
Dr.
a fighter,
Doom is hung up on the one man he could never eclipse. And
Dr. Doom could currently go to hell and fight MF Doom in hell if he wanted to.
You bring up the multiversal aspects of Dr. Doom quite often. You love to mention the run he had in the 60s, but you completely ignore his ultimate run where he was a pathetic whiny bitch. If you want to do this multiversal, then you have to look at the entire scope of how many times he's been badly written and
Kwite, it's time. It's over. Kwite, it's over. You lost. They gave it to Wooly.
I never win these. I never win these ones.
That got sweaty, bro.
Dude, Vex was rapidly catching up to you.
What do you mean? She passed me.
She was catching up to Wooly. No, she was catching up to Wooly.
Do we just have to shit on Mike to win? Is
Oh
that
my
the
God.
game?
I should have done that from the
Not
start.
knowing the rule?
Knowing that will not hurt you. It will not hurt you. All right, I'll tell you that much.
Oh my God.
Guys, I want to announce this. We have another incredible new segment tonight, a brand new,
Ooh,
never
let's
before
go.
seen debut. Okay, we call it Supperpowers. Can you show the screen, please? It's brought to you tonight by our pals over at GamerSups. Don't forget to use code Mike for 10% off your purchase at gamersups.gg. There you to show the contestants. There's also Kwite. Does in fact have a code. Vex, don't you?
I do. It's code SNEK.
Code SNEK, and then you have
Nice.
code
Yep.
Kwite. But really, you want to use mine because I have the
Use
best.
Mike's. It's a string.
I have the best tenor impression, so use Mike's. Okay,
That's really good. Wait, that's exactly how I listened to
Are
him.
you
in my
looking
head.
at? Are you
I
looking at
agree.
stream? Are you looking at stream? It's TV time.
looking
He
at
does
it
he does this shit. You know when he does this shit? I love that shit.
Yeah.
All right. So here's the deal. GamerSups just introduced a bunch of new flavors. Not only do they taste great, but the proprietary nootropic blend within them is so powerful, it's granting people uncanny supernatural abilities. They don't appear to be very good abilities, but with the right attitude, you can turn anything to your advantage. Now, Woolie, because you have the lowest score right now, we're going to have you pick your flavor first. Which of the following 9 powers do you think you could make work? Screen. Okay, number 1, you can mind read guys named Andrew.
Ooh.
Number 2, a weird pink slime is secreted from your ears at will. Number 3, you can control pasta telekinetically. Number 4, you can talk to mosquitoes. Number 5, a beam of blinding light shoots from your asshole constantly. Number 6, pee bending. Number 7, your leg hair grows really fast. Number 8, you can control the weather in a very specific 2-block radius in downtown Hoboken, New Jersey. Number 9, you can clone yourself, but the clone is exceptionally stupid.
So picking case over that is wild.
So Woolie, you get to go first, and then the other 2 contestants cannot pick the one that you picked. So which of those
Okay.
9 pills do you think you could like make it work? Like
I think I can make it work mind reading guys named Andrew.
Okay, you
I'm
like that
thinking
one?
about
Okay.
that. Yeah, because I'm thinking we could get to the bottom of there's princes named Andrew that need to get exposed.
Okay.
There's a lot of assholes named Andrew. There's Tates out there. There's
Oh,
all kind of I think,
yeah.
and then there's a couple of like sideline Andrews that could just get their comeuppance. There's Garfields that out there. You're just like, what are you up to?
think
I don't
he's
know.
dead.
Let's find
Isn't he
out.
dead?
Right?
Andrew Garfield? No.
Oh, that's the. I thought the
Motherfucker was
president.
Spider-Man.
No, I thought the president Garfield. Whoops. Okay. No. Yeah, Andrew, the actor. Sure. Sorry.
Yeah, there's a couple of Andrews out there that we need to figure out what the fuck's going on with them, you know?
Yeah. All right. I mean, you could also like. I mean, listen. It's your flavor. I called it a pill. The reason I did that is because I was initially thinking that these were going to be pills, and I was like, why don't we make them GamerSups flavors to help out our buddies over at GamerSups? But yes, you can mind read guys named Andrew. Woolie has a number of Andrews. He'd like to peer into there, see what's kind of knocking around in there, maybe kind of take some of that information, maybe use it to your advantage, or even just, take down some of these scummier Andrews, right? Maybe bring some justice to the world. In a world with so little justice and so many shitty Andrews, just maybe this flavor can turn the tide, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I like it. Good choice. Who's got the next lowest? Quite. We're going to let you choose next. Since Vex has such a crushing lead right now. And again, you cannot choose the first flavor. Let's see the 9 flavors again. Well, that's 8 for you, if you need a refresher.
I always ate. I'm going to go with...
What do you got?
Let's go pea bending.
Okay.
Mm.
So Quite's going to go with the pea bending GamerSups flavor. Again, you drink, and now you have the ability to pea bend. Do you want to explain what that looks like and what you do with it?
So pee exists in everybody's bodies at all times.
All right.
typically in the A-frame, which is where your crotch is, if you didn't know,
Right.
one of the most like high nerve end like per capita. A lot of fucking nerve endings in there for a good
Right.
reason. So
Get
it
your
feels
pee-pee,
good
yeah.
when you fuck.
Yeah.
It also like hurts when you get hit there. Pee bending, you just like make that shit go out. Fucking like fucking water going at velocity can cut through people. They use it to cut diamonds. And like pee is a liquid. It's about speed and formation, and it can be used in a variety of ways that all of these other powers have very limited means, but pee bending could achieve the same aims through its very, very top-down and holistic approach.
Holistic.
Violence is
Top-down.
the answer.
Yeah, you went violence with it. Like again, you don't necessarily. So your idea basically, you're saying it's you've seen Avatar, right, Last Airbender,
Yes.
right? They have like the water benders. They can blood bend.
Yep, they can blood
You're
bend.
basically just describing that, like using that, controlling somebody's essentially bladder.
It's
hurt
a bit more limited than blood bending, because blood bending it goes throughout the body, but it's the same typical thing.
Yeah.
Like you can get the pee in the bloodstream and then like let the little droplets of piss control and let you have like control people as puppets, and also use it as like a tool for justice. It's a non-lethal way of getting people to stop attacking.
You could just kind of like drag them around by the pee and just be like, listen, no,
Which is objectively very funny. I'm controlling you like from your general crotch area. That's where my telekinesis is.
So, but if I like, let's say I literally just took a piss, are you not powerless against me?
No, because there's always a little pee. Have you ever been able to shake out the last drop?
Yes, I'm fucking completely drained when I pee. I don't
if
leave
we look
any,
at this
I
from
don't leave any pee in the chamber, bro.
That's not true. There's a little pee in your underwear
sorry.
right now. I checked. And the thing with pee bending is you as the pee bender would never have to deal with this, because you could meaningfully drag it out of your own dick so you never wet your own underwear, something you're not capable of.
When we were writing this episode, one of the production crew was like, I would use it to like never have to get up to pee. Like I would just use it to like basically just let the pee stream just like go into the toilet.
I picked pee bending because I have a general appreciation for piss, not in a sexual way, but because the experience of peeing is in itself positive.
Yeah.
My
thing is though, you still have to poop, so I mean, is it really that cool? Like maybe we'll.
I mean, pooping is like a sacred thing. Why would you want to stop doing that?
All right, Kwite doesn't want to give up their time with the, that's a very.
Some of my best ideas come here. I might not have met you if I never had to shit in my life.
That makes sense. I don't even think they're joking about that. So finally, Vex, there are 7 flavors left. Which one would you like? Which Gamer Subs flavor are you going to be going with? Which one of these?
We're gonna go with a beam of blinding light that shoots from your asshole constantly.
You like that one, huh? Okay.
I do.
How do you see it?
As the Sun Eater, people have asked if I have a shining butthole before, so it's I figured it's be on brand.
Now this is your lore, like you ate the sun, right?
Exactly.
And as a consequence, you kind of already can do this. What would be the applications of this? What would you? I mean, how would you use it to your advantage?
Well, as a woman.
Yeah.
I know that it's literally a bullseye and a light source for partners to find the hole. And sometimes that's a bit difficult for some people, but it's literally there. You can't miss it at that point. You literally can't.
Never hit the wrong one.
So it's sex. It's going to help with sex.
Well, it is too. And there's other applications as well though, Mike.
You realize it's a blinding light, so it's not really going to help him find the hole. It's actually going to like burn his retinas off.
No,
and he's not ever going to find the hole ever again, because it's a blinding light coming from your head.
He can't go anywhere if you're sitting on him, though.
Oh, okay, all right. Okay. So,
but there's other applications too. Like, let's say you are stranded in the middle of nowhere.
All right.
You could take your ass cheeks and do like an SOS, and there would be a light source too. People would always know where the fuck you are.
It's like a flare or like air traffic control. Like maybe kind of just maybe do a Morse code with your. You get a job on the tarmac, right? Someone on the production team was like, I would go on top. I would just become a lighthouse. Like I would go on top of something and then intermittently like spread my ass cheeks to like help the ships find their way to shore.
You could probably like
Kegel the world.
What's up?
You could probably like Kegel a bat signal into the sky if you wanted to.
See?
I believe.
Shadow puppetry. That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah. No,
You could.
absolutely.
It's an
It'll
entertainment.
be
Oh,
blinding when
I'm
I'm on
unfazed.
board.
Could it be UV light out of the asshole?
Is it
Give
UV
people
light?
cancer by farting on them.
Well, I mean, hey, we just give you the what it does. It's up to we just give you the description. It's up to you to decide like what it does or whatever, right? I mean, someone else on the production team was like, "Yo, solar panel farm," but whatever, guys. Based on the descriptions, or based on the arguments of our three contestants, which flavor are you most likely to purchase from gamersubs.gg with code MIKE for 10% off your purchase? Let's have a poll in the chat. You type 1 for Kwite, you type 2 for Woolie, you type 3 for Vex. Just as a reminder, Woolie's going with mind-reading guys named Andrew.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of Andrews out there that need it.
A lot of Andrews needing their comeuppance. Well, Cuomo, yeah, that guy's all fucked up.
Right.
We got.
Did he kill Schlatt's grandma?
I think Schlatt was joking. Schlatt's never serious about anything ever, as far as I can tell. We got P bending, of course. Quite's gonna, he's gonna basically use. It sounds like he's gonna use it for evil, kinda. So I don't know if.
Violence is a tool. It can be the propensity is based on the user, and I think I could be trusted with these abilities.
Okay, we'll see.
If I keep my piss in a cup, I'm pretty sure I could. I just keep like water bottles of piss on me at all times. And
I didn't even think. Yeah, you could just like walk around rocking piss bottles and have like.
It doesn't stop being piss like when it leaves your body.
Right. That's true. There's also like maybe plumbing applications. In any case,
exactly. There's so much public good that can be done with this.
Woolie,
whether in the justice system, in the doesn't matter.
The audience, Woolie, they want to see these evil Andrews get exposed. They want to see that happen. We're gonna give 2 points to Woolie for this one. Everything's gonna be 2 points going forward to keep it fair. Yes.
Big thanks to everybody, except if you're named Andrew. Fuck you. You know what you did.
I have a request. Since you won, there was this little shit of a kid I knew when I was growing up named Andrew. Can you fuck with him a little specifically?
Oh I knew one too. Absolutely.
Oh, everybody
does. Is that why you picked that? That's why you picked that in. You had an Andrew and a nemesis at one point.
That was that was gonna be my go-to as well, but you got it first. And I'm glad it was in your hands.
Well, we've got it. We've got. Oh man, we're in the home stretch. We just got 2 more segments before we wrap this bitch up. We're gonna go chat. This one is called Collab. Hope you liked the GamerSubs thing. By the way, again, real quick, 10% off gamersubs.gg. Use code Mike or code Kwite or code Snick. All right. Sure, our contestants are all great entertainers in their own rights, but what about as a trio? Contestants, we are going to give you a scenario and each of you a role to play in said scenario. Give your fellow streamers the old yes and the best you can, and afterwards chat will vote for their favorite performance. Any questions?
So we're all just in this together?
You're all in it together. You're making beautiful music together, okay?
And freeze tag. Yep.
It's it's a collaborative thing, and then chat's going to be like, who is the best collaborator? Okay, now, the idea is y'all are on Shark Tank. Let's see the screen, please. Contestant 2. Woolie, you are a contestant on Shark Tank pitching a wild idea for a revolutionary new video game controller that's never before been seen kind of a controller for video games. All right. Kwite, you are an investor and a former fighting game tournament referee who hates the idea. You don't like it. Some about it you don't like.
All right. Kevin O'Leary face.
You're one of the, you're one of the people who's like,
the sharks
who gets pitched to, right? And Vex, you also are one of those the investors, and you like the idea, but you think it's not horny enough. You'd like to see it a little bit hornier. It's not horny enough for your liking. You think you're like a sex sells kind of person, right? So anyway, I'm saying too much. There's the scenario. I guess we'll basically start with Woolie. Because you're gonna, you're like, all right, here I am, I'm on Shark Tank and blah, whatever you want, your interpretation completely. And we'll put, you could get rid of that score thing, and yeah, just go ahead, rip the cord.
So, Wally, what brings you to Shark Tank today?
Sharks, I have the next gangbusters revolutionary. We're taking down the video game industry and taking it over. If you come along with a journey with me.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
All right,
Reluctantly,
listen.
I am too.
So we all know how many times you've tried to play your favorite, let's say, FPS game. You're crushing it. You're trying to do as good as you can, but your ability to aim with that thumbstick just isn't cutting it, right? The mouse and keyboard tend to be a more accurate way to get your kills off. But what nobody has done was think, let's combine the mouse with the accuracy of not a keyboard, but with the controller in your other hand.
I got
right?
a question for you. I got a quick
Okay,
question for you.
okay.
Okay. Listen. Does it got one of those fandangled rumble packs? You know what I'm talking about?
Boy, does it. And
I'm going to stop
it is,
you right there. It has been thought of before. The Steam Deck. You're reinventing an existing market.
I understand.
What makes your controller
Everybody
so
loves
different?
to feel
What makes your controller
vibration
so
on the
different?
hands. It's like, you
What
know,
makes-
it's like a massage, but, you know, you can
Sharks,
actually use it
Sharks,
other ways.
my
My
business partner who passed away, his dying wish was for me to tell you about this revolutionary idea where it's not just about the ability to vibrate and
He's
have
dead. I
the
don't care what he
controller.
thinks.
Absolutely.
What do
We
you-
love
how are
vibrating
you gonna
here.
pitch this?
It could be
A new
multi-purpose.
vector of control is with the new revolutionary wireless butt plug button. Okay?
Oh, you
get
got
that-
one of the butt
I'm
plug
listening.
IO thingy.
You get
Ah,
it in
listening.
there. You
Right,
get
right.
it in there. And when you are clenching, that is an extra input for
I like
you
this
to
idea.
game and win. And it's analog. So the harder you clench, the more it can tell. It's very
Yo,
sensitive.
But listen, I gotta
I'm a
know.
big
I
chess
gotta know.
fan. I'm a big chess fan. The issue is, we've seen this used in other mediums outside of FPSs. You
No,
can
but
never
here's the
be
thing.
one thing as a
Listen.
product, as an influencer, as some sort of business. You can never be one thing. You can't just be a YouTuber. What can it
No,
do
but listen,
outside of FPS?
you know what
I'm not
sells,
hearing the
though?
variety.
Yes, okay,
Magnus
does it
Carlsen has already signed off on the idea. He's been defeated by butt plug button technology in the past.
I got a question for you. Does it
Yes,
come with
Sharks.
anime titty women on it? Because everybody fucking loves anime titty women. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna sell lots and lots of controllers. I gotta know what kind of
Absolutely.
variety.
The appeal of a custom controller with the custom wrapping on it is that you can see it when you look down at your hands. If it's in your butt, what is any of the branding worth? You take it out and put it on a
Because-
shelf, then it's worth not even using.
You know how
if
many
it's a
people
shell
lick
item.
the controllers?
mouse.
Why should
the
I
mouse-
invest?
The mouse needs a mouse pad, and that mouse pad has ample bosom room, if you know what I'm talking about. We get those limited edition waifu mouse
What, for
pads
me
to
to
go
sit
with the
on?
mouse
so I
Wait,
can't
controller.
hold
see
on.
over my
I'm
gigantic
cooking here.
ass cheeks?
We can have custom grips. You know what I mean? You got thicker grips with like, you
Ribs.
know, for
Mhm.
ribbed for your hands
Oh,
and all
yeah.
that stuff. Yeah.
ribbing to make the motion less precise. What angle are you even trying to come at this from, man?
The angle from below to above with multiple sizes, because when you get used to it, you might get a little bit looser.
How's the prostate
you know?
response
You
any
might-
good?
The
you
people
might
want
get a
what
little
they
bit
want,
looser.
all right?
And so
You cannot
How are
do
you going to get more than one input off of a butt plug?
the
Oh, let
pro
me tell you,
gamer move.
sweetheart. I got
pro
lots of that
gamer
before.
As you get used to it, you can expand the size to go larger and larger and more precise with it, right? You're
I see what
strengthening
you're
as you
appealing for the
So
size.
it's inaccessible to
people,
beginners. What market are you even appealing to? There's no precedent for this, and you're expecting people to sink their time in and not just be dissatisfied with the product when it's not intuitive to use.
tell you
Everybody's
right
got
now-
different hand sizes. Let me tell you, it's not one size fits all. I tell you what, all right?
Yeah, you know, we gotta get a variety going out there. And when
So
you're
the
playing a
production
horror
costs are
game,
going to be through the roof. We're going to have to make so many silicone bases. What are you even asking for from us? What steak do you want from me, and how much are you asking in return for that steak?
Let me ask you a question. When was the
Yes.
last time you shoved the controller up your asshole?
Last night.
I'll tell you what. There's a controller there right now. I'm not even using the mouse on this setup. I am controlling it 100% Kegel based because I am the target audience. I'll tell you what. Right
So
now.
you made a
I
product
agree.
in your room for your own use, and you think that people beyond you are a wider market. Explain it to me. I'm just not connecting with this.
I'm saying that you get that rumble going and you'll never look back. That's
I
what I'm
normal
saying,
controller
Sharks.
Do you
in
think
Rumble.
it's the
They made
music,
that for
though?
the Xbox
Like, you know, that
360
bedroom
marketplace
music
that were just
everybody's talking
vibrators.
about?
Massage my ass.
That
You're supposed to
CPAP,
put the
you
handle
know?
in your ass.
Sharks, if I can get 50% ownership at, let's say, $250,000, we get this thing off the ground. We take over. I'm telling you, there's no looking back on this one. We're changing
Just because
the
I'm
industry.
green, you think
I'm
made of
willing to
money?
do 69% for me. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, the
Here's
magic
my
number,
final
you know.
offer. Here's my final offer. I will give you majority ownership. I want a 40% stake, but you get 125, half of what you asked for. This is the best you're gonna get because I believe in your passion, but I don't believe in the product just yet, and I want to see where you go with that, young man.
Okay, how about this counteroffer? The percentage of the controller that you can get up there, the higher you get it up there, the bigger stake you get.
This is a losing battle for you.
It's not for me.
You're never seeing that
I like where
controller
this is
again.
going.
Especially if it's shaped for that, you're never seeing it again.
Vex, I think we have a deal.
I think we got a deal. Let's shake.
Let's shake on it.
I'm the third
You're lost.
investor.
You're
I say
lost.
we're doing it. We're doing it. I'm all in. I'm all in on this thing. And this thing
I'll
is
take
all
your entire stock.
I'm all in on this thing, and this thing is all in Kwite. Okay, so let's get a poll going in chat.
I mean, look how wide this hole is.
Oh my God! Put that thing away, dude. We're trying.
Oh,
We're not trying to.
terms of service.
Oh my God! We're gonna get banned. Oh my God! The show. Oh
That's
no!
what that controller did. Jeez.
Let's get a poll going in chat. Who had your favorite performance? Was it the inventor, Woolie, with his revolutionary new Kegel-controlled video game controller? Was it Vex with her appeals to sex appeals, or was it Kwite with his unbelievably gaped ass? Who is taking this home? Who is never gonna see that fucking thing again? That thing may as well fall in between the couch cushions. It's gone. Let me tell you, that is the
Your asshole looked like Stargate, yeah.
the fucking Stargate. Yeah, alien's gonna come through next. Holy shit, that was a
It's the
riot.
shit Tony Stark had to throw the nuke through.
He's got what do you call it? Doctor Strange portals up in there. All right, looks like we got our winner. It's Woolie. They loved your performance. This is going to be 2 points for Woolie. Vex,
Thank you.
Can I pee before the last bit?
Woolie's catching up. You want to pee before the last bit?
Yeah.
All right.
I get nervous in anticipation, and I got to bend it around a little bit.
You're gonna go on have a piss bend? Let's do a quick 1 minute. How long is it gonna take? You know, we'll just wait for you to come back. Go ahead.
I'll be quick. I'll be really quick.
All right. He's gonna do a quick pee. And yes, we do. In fact, we're coming up on our final segment of the stream. Real quick, we'll say it now. Really appreciate you guys coming on. Thanks. I hope you've had a good time here. That's always my number one concern. I want to make sure that the people who come on the show enjoy themselves. So I hope you guys are having a good time. And if you're not,
Absolutely.
well,
Although it sounds like Kwite might not be. That was
Yeah.
that's an intense one going on back there.
Kwite's problem is they're having too good of a time. If I know them, and I do know them. So I think so production is saying that.
Let's just say I was invited on That's My Streamer, not because of my Twitch streams.
Kwite's got some powerful streams both on and off Twitch. Production is saying for this final round, we are going to do 3 points because 3 points could actually, Kwite, you could win.
I could tie it.
Okay, you could tie. You could tie. Sorry. Again, as stated earlier, math's not my strong suit. And it's basically, we're gonna do it. We're gonna make it interesting. We're gonna go double or nothing, triple or nothing. Actually, we're gonna go 3 points for the final. It's gonna be absolutely mental. Are you guys ready to find out what the final segment of the episode is?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Let's go.
Chat. This one, you've seen it before. In fact, I believe the episode where we debuted this segment was with Kwite in season 1. It's called Spoilers. Now, this one's for all the marbles, guys, or should I say all the drifting Joy-Cons? I said 14 pairs of Joy-Cons. It's actually 28
I'm
drifting
gonna put
Joy-Cons.
all of them in my hands.
I
I heard
have
they
no
use the
doubt
same
you will.
mechanism for the Switch too, though.
If I
That's
tie
what
this, do
heard.
we have to split the Joy-Cons?
I was figuring you were gonna want to bundle them all up into one so you could get the. You know what? This is disgusting. Anyway, this segment, you know, yeah, let's just abandon that line of thought. This is our last segment of the night, contestants. We are going to give you movie titles for films that you've certainly seen, except slightly different than you may remember. For example, I think in the first episode, the movie we gave you Kwite was Mad Max Fury Road.
Oh,
Remember that? Remember that? So
yeah, I do.
what I'm going to ask you guys to do is give me a short plot synopsis for the film, just based on the title. And afterwards, chat is going to vote for the film that they're most likely to go see this summer. Any questions, contestants?
No.
I'm solid.
All right, we're going to start it with you, Kwite.
I think I got it.
We've got a
My shit
fantastic...
liquid, but I'm solid.
Your shit liquid. All right, Kwite.
But I'm solid.
I can't believe you didn't make me put a single hat on in this episode. I was like certain.
I feel like I said a few things, but I don't know.
Well,
maybe that's why I didn't catch them. Too scared.
Are you ready to see your film?
Yes.
Certain future Oscar winner, Sex Men, Gays of Future Past. Just in time
for me specifically
for Pride Month. No.
No, I didn't do that.
So go ahead and take as much time as you need. Just give chat the plot of Sex Men, Gays of Future Past, and let them know what's it about. What is the deal? What goes on? What can they expect? The thrills, the chills. Go ahead and give it to them.
So this is a time travel period piece. A man out of time goes into his younger days as a pre-twink death swinger in the 70s. He is having tons of sex with men. He is up at these clubs before like white straight women got in there and like just kind of fucked up the whole vibe. And they had to find a new place. Nothing against white straight women, you know, I love y'all. But having sex with men is almost a currency in this universe. Gays of Future Past, they gauge your ability as a performer, not on the quality of the sex, but the quantity. Because it's in the future and in the past at the same time, these are incurring timelines. It is a character study of this guy who has been trying to go back to his glory days while he simultaneously exists in the future. Instead of getting like, you know, the beamed into his head by Elliot, I forgot his last name, but you are getting fucked in the ass in the future as an old man in order to be sent into the past. And like the only way to maintain that is to get periodically fucked in the same way you are in the future, by the government, by a like stripper, whatever suits your fancy. And the resolution in here is confronting Reagan on his treatment of the AIDS crisis, which has led you to the present moment and apocalypse that you are dealing with and currently getting butt-fucked to try and prevent. You are trying to proposition the president into thinking that these gay people aren't so bad. And you are trying to use all your experience with having sex with men to convince perhaps the straightest man ever that it's worth putting his time into. That's my. You can't spoil the rest. There's a lot. It's a very deep film.
Oh, we gave you like the dumbest fucking thing imaginable. You know what, man? I'd peep it. Who's playing? Who's like the main character? Who's?
Still Hugh Jackman.
We're gonna have Hugh Jackman. All right, blood blowing guys. All right, I like it. Glory days at the glory hole. Very cool. All right. Well, we got one for Woolie. Yours a little different. Let's show them the screen. The Karate Squid. Oh boy. Take it away.
All right.
Yeah.
So, upset about the fact that his reboot of the franchise didn't go the way he wanted. Jaden Smith returns. This time around in full squid outfit. And it makes perfect sense because his dad, Will Smith, was already a fish in that other movie, right? So Squid Jaden essentially is making his way around, trying to prove that he can be the best karate tentacled warrior there is out there. But we have a very detailed, hyper realistic 3D rendered version of Chris Rock on a shark's face. And so the problem is, this is an underwater animated adventure, and Squid Jaden Smith and his Will Smith fish dad basically are going after Chris Rock with the shark face. And you got somewhere in there, I suppose, Will Smith, Shark Smith, going up to Tail Smack. What's her Jada Pinkett, who would be at this point, what do you call one of those, those crabs that try to put the thing on their heads? Yeah, there you go. Right, one of those. And it's going off the rails. But Jaden is using his power of squid, karate, and poetry to crash the career of the Smith family even further into the shithole. Go buy your tickets now.
Man, how do we know movies are real if maybe our eyes aren't real, right?
Because there's ink in your eyes. That's why.
It's like the Mario Kart item. Just give him a little. Kind of sounds like you got a little father-son, like Shark Tale reboot or a sequel. Kind of like, remember when they did that movie AE? Remember what the fuck was AE?
Yeah.
What? After Earth. After Earth. This is like them doing a little family affair thing again, but
a little bit of that, but except that with more like Will Smith getting cucked, type of stuff going on.
Oh well, I think that's gonna do really well with this. This audience is very into NTR.
Cucked by your teenage son's friend.
I think they're gonna really enjoy that. Really at the Chris Rock with the shark head. I was picturing Seaman. You ever play Seaman on the Dreamcast?
Yeah, that. There you go.
We got one for you, Vex. All right. Tell us about Top Goon Maverick.
All right. So you've seen Top Gun. Well, this is not that movie. This is Top Goon Maverick. A hot guy with a big schlong looking for a good time. Scene. Oh my God, is that the new guy? Oh yeah, I think it is. Oh wow, have you looked in his pants? Oh my God, I haven't. Oh! Hey ladies. I'm Top Goon Maverick. Oh wow, Top Goon! Oh my God! He's the new guy. They're interested. Don't worry, honey. I'll be back. Think of me while you goon. Top Maverick. And then he goes and he gets in his plane and he makes a big on the console because he can't fit his penis in the actual seat. He locks in, he puts on his helmet, and he flies away into the skies, getting higher and higher and higher. And the women below all go, oh, wow, it's getting bigger. Wow, goodness gracious. Look he's going to land again. 5, 4, 3, and so on and so forth until finally he makes the splash landing into the ocean for the finale. It's a big, big white wave that takes over the whole screen. And then you see the ending credits that says Top Goon. And you hear the women go, ah, in the background. And they're like laying all over the airplane. And he's just like, yeah, you wish you could be me.
Wow, I'm imagining that this is like his giant flaccid dick is just like a flotation device and everybody's clinging onto it to try to not drown. I feel like 2 of these were just porn. Like, I guess that's my fault.
A title called Top Goon, what do you want from me?
Every single one of your props was about sex.
I guess that was our fault. Somehow I didn't think it would be like that horny though. I mean, listen, I should have known better. I should have.
I was waiting for you could ride my tail anytime. Your stinger line right there.
Well, I should have gave you Top Goon. All right, well. Folks, this one's for all the marbles. I mean, Joy-Cons. Final vote of the night. 3 points. which movie are you likely to go see this summer? Bring your popcorn. Bring your sweetheart to see. Is it going to be Kwite's Sex Men, Gays of Future Past? You put 1 in chat for that. Is it going to be Woolie's The Karate Squid, a family film with loads of father-son bonding and fun little sea creature, animated sea creatures like a Finding Nemo type jam, you know? Or do we have Vexoria the Sun Eaters, Top Goon, another fine family film. Bring the whole gang
Absolutely,
to see Top Goon Maverick. Bring grandma. What the fuck, right? Like, just which one are you going to see?
Give grandma a good time. She doesn't get out often.
You know, which one you going to see? You can only see one movie this summer. It's starting to get like real expensive, unironically.
You see one movie, see Star Wars. If you see 2, see Austin Powers.
See Austin Powers? Sure.
That was like part of the actual marketing campaign back when Austin Powers first came out.
Was it really?
Yeah, they were like,
that's great.
He said like, if you see 1 movie this summer, see The Phantom Menace. If you see 2, see Austin Powers.
That's wild. I think even to Woolie.
Whoa!
Wow! Woolie
incredible comeback.
is
incredible comeback.
Walking away with the win.
I
win
did
the
not
belt.
believe in that last one. That's crazy.
They loved it. They loved the squid.
Okay.
They wanted to see the fucking Jaden Smith.
Let's throw Will Smith under the bus. Let's go. All right.
This is Jaden's moment, I guess. Or I think it was more about like wanting to see Will Smith get cucked again. But
animated high budget Will Smith cuckery is kind of hard to deny. I will admit.
Summer blockbuster, the Karate Squid. Don't miss it. I am so shocked.
go.
I'll be real. Quite. All the gay sex was. I was convinced you were gonna win that. I don't know how. Like I don't know
I
how
had
that
some
happened.
zingers in there, but like with steep competition. You know.
Well, this audience is just they enjoy a good a good gay sex story. That's all.
I should have worked a dig in at you in there.
You should do what now? Oh yeah, that
worked in a dig at you in there.
Calling me bald would have got you an instant victory.
Mm-hmm.
But it's
directed by Shit Penis.
Directed by
no one wants Bryan Singer to direct it, so yeah, I should have come up with a new name.
Absolute cinema.
Bryan Stinker, more like.
Oh,
well,
Bryan
listen.
Shitter.
WoolieVersus, he's your streamer tonight. Awesome job, Woolie.
Thank
you.
you.
Did incredible. What are your plans for my original Nintendo Switch?
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna, see if. Did you tribute on that, Mike? It looks like you tributed on it.
Top left corner, it sure does.
No
yeah,
comment.
I'm gonna hold up a black light and see what's going on.
I can donate a microscope.
I want to just talk to chat for a minute. First of all, thank you everybody for watching tonight. Thank you for making this show a success. It means so much to me. It's my passion project. It's my baby. So thank you for coming out and supporting the show tonight. For those of you who are new, I am jabronimike. In the chat room, you're going to see a bunch of links to some of my social media shit, my YouTube channels, and our Discord server where you can get stream notifications every night for my streams. I also do other things on this channel. It's incredible for notifications. Also, that's where you can help us and make That's My Streamer. A lot of some of the stuff that you saw tonight was like community, whatever sourced. So if you want to maybe help out with future episodes, that's the place to be. Also on YouTube, we have, if you enjoyed this, there are past episodes. There's a playlist of every episode we've done so far. We've been doing this for quite a while now. This is season 2, episode 6, if I'm not mistaken.
Very storied series.
There's 7 episodes in season 1. So yeah, we got and we're just no signs of no plans to stop yet. I want to say also thank you to everybody who subbed and etc. And after we talk to the contestants for a moment, we're going to have a short post stream to chat about this episode and some other stuff going on in my content in general. So please stay tuned for that if you can. And first I want to start with Kwite. Thank you so much for coming on, you beautiful, beautiful bastard. It's a shame you couldn't take it home, but there's always next season, right?
Hey man, the real reward is getting to participate, and I always appreciate you having me on, man. I'm a big fan of the work you're doing over here.
I'll be honest, Quite. I love hanging out with you. I feel like we don't get to do it enough, and I was really looking forward to getting to spend a few hours with you tonight. So this was a fucking blast, man. Thank you so much.
Me as well. Let's figure something out.
Let's figure something out. And by the way, do you want to let chat know about anything you're currently working on or doing, or any projects or videos or anything that you got going on in your career, or plug anything?
Usually I'd plug like my main channel quite everywhere, whatever. But I'm currently working on a side project called With a Y, where I attempt at my best to be woke leafy. With space UH space Y the word on YouTube. Big things coming there. And by that I mean gameplay commentary, bullying children.
Okay, whatever the fuck Quite just said, keep an eye on that. Also, you want to your twitch.tv/Quite. Give it a looky, give it a follow.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much again for being here. Woolie, it's been an absolute pleasure having you. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Man,
Thank you, Mike.
It's a lot of fun.
Big pleasure. Absolutely, yeah.
Do you want to let chat know about anything you've got going on, or you've been working on, or?
Yeah, you can find me WoolieVersus on Twitch, and we usually stick around and play. We play some fighting games. We play old classics, stuff that I never got around to on YouTube as well. And I got a podcast, Castle Super Beast, that I do with Pat Stares At, and podcast Versus Wolves that I do with Super Eye Patch Wolf. Check them out. Good times, and yeah, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thanks for being here. Again, WoolieVersus on YouTube, twitch.tv/WoolieVersus. Shoot him a follow. And check out the podcasts, which I've dipped in here and there and checked out. It's cool stuff, man. You're doing great.
My apologies. I'm sorry you did that.
Well, I'm sorry for...
I'm not letting you shit talk your
own word, Hold on. Sorry for all of this. Well, if we're doing apologies, okay? But seriously, thanks for being here, man. It's been an absolute treat.
I was warned there'd be a lot of cum talk, so I came in prepared for the worst.
Who told you that?
the word on the wind.
The word on the wind. Well, as you were mentally prepared for it. Well, congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Hope to see you back next season. Defend the title. All right?
Yeah.
Vex, you're an absolute fucking treasure to have on here tonight. Thank you so much for putting up with my shit. It really looked like you were gonna take it there, and then I did a little funny. If we didn't do the shenanigans,
I'm used to edging like that, Mike. It's fine. It's okay.
If we didn't do that we want to make it like a little bit more clenchy, so we just kind of. But if it wasn't for that, you totally had it in the bag. You crushed the trivia segment. There's a big old brain up in there. They say snakes have small brains, but not this one.
No, I got my honors degree. I know what I'm about.
Nothing small about Vex. Vex, do you want to tell chat about anything you're working on, or what you're doing, or anything you got happening in your career, or any of that stuff?
Yeah, so if you don't know me, I'm Vexoria the Sun Eater. I do VA stuff for anime and video games, and I'm a variety streamer on Twitch, and I do the not safe for work content. If you like that kind of stuff too, I do that stuff. I'll be back streaming Monday, but for the rest of the week, I'm actually going to Offkai. So
have fun there.
Yeah, I'll be doing a LootTuber panel with Fifi and Melody, Cotton, and Elle.
Sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun. I wish I could be there. But listen, it's twitch.tv/Vexoria_the_Sun Eater. It's fucking kind of rough with the underscores, right? Yeah. Tell me about it. Tell me about it.
Takes a special person to be able to handle me, Mike. That's what it is.
You know what? Yeah, if someone's not capable of just putting an underscore in there, we don't need him around anyway, right?
Who the hell picked Jabronimike? No space.
There was a guy who I've been trying to get it from him forever. He will not give it up. I actually met him at TwitchCon San Diego. I think last year. He's a really cool guy, but damn it. I mean,
did your lawyers instruct you to say that?
Well, no. I actually really liked the guy. He was cool as hell. But it's just
it's almost funnier that he won't give it to you.
Well,
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
He came to meet me because he was like, "Well, everybody thinks I'm you all the time. When I'm on all my social media stuff, everybody's always looking for you." And he's like, and then it made me check out your content, and I like some of it, I guess. I was like, "Oh, great, thanks, man." That's cool. Anyway, because it was at a meet and greet, and he's like, "Oh, do you want me to sign this thing?" I was like, "You know, give me that fucking thing. I'll sign it. Give me the name." No, I don't. At this point, I can't. You know, even if he did give it to me, I can't. You know, the underscore is too entrenched. But listen, contestants, audience, thank you again so much. I'll see you on the other side of the camera in a couple of minutes. Contestants, thank you so much for coming. I'll talk to you all soon.
I'm about to come.
If anybody's not going to hang out for the post-stream, have a beautiful night. And I'll see you. I'm actually taking a break. It's something we're going to talk about in the post-stream. Regardless, have a beautiful night. Hello, chat. We're back again after another incredible episode of That's My Streamer. I hope you enjoyed it. We had a number of snafus. But I do think that, regardless, the white whale was the episode with Rose Doodle and Iron Mouse and Eye Candy when we didn't have a single tech issue of any kind. I'm always going to be chasing that fucking one. Well, I feel like we'll never do that again. Chronologs, thank you so much. My hair looks like shit. Chronologs, thank you for 39 months of support. I thought there was going to be a meme with a bee wearing like a fat stack of hats. But it just never happened. I don't know. I got all of Kwite's references, which was crazy. Again, thank you so much for coming on, Kwite. And Jesus Christ, thank you for the 10 gift subs that I just saw you gift, you beautiful bitch. What are you doing? Hold on. Let's see this in here. I do want to try to thank some of the people supporting and shit in the chat. I want to thank as many people as I can. I'm going back as far. I think it only goes back about 3 hours. Wait, no, it doesn't. I'm thanking everybody. That's right. I'm thanking every single one of you who was here and supported the channel. No matter how long it takes. Thank you one more time to the beautiful contestants who helped out tonight. We had all 3 of them were on fire, on point. Really, really cool. Again, Woolie, Kwite, Vex, Chef's Kiss. You guys were absolutely incredible tonight. Thank you so much for being a part of this. Human Being, the 82 months. Gojira Fan. And Maudley, thank you for the bits. Solbia, thank you for the 5 gifted. Freeze-dried water crystals, thanks for 5. We also got Bat Rastard with a ton of bits. Oh, fuck. I went back too far. Fuck. Bolarian Jihad. No! Thank you for 21 months. Baku Face with 9 months. Amber Rosen with 47 months. Skelly Andy with a full year of Prime. Thank you for Prime. Don't forget, use your Primes or they go bye-bye. Someone in chat said, I'm so sad that Kwite's movie isn't real. Oh, man. No, I feel like I've seen it before. The Gaze of Future Past. Yeah, we just got stupid with it. I wonder who told Woolie there was going to be a lot of cum. That's going to be a mystery that I chase. You know, like that's... Someone told Woolie there was going to be a lot of cum, and his answer was it was on the wind. I wonder who told Woolie there was going to be cum. There wasn't any cum. There was barely any cum. There was cum with Kwite's movie, but was there cum outside of that? Really? Was there any cum? He saw the stream before, maybe. And Vex, yeah. Well, I mean, listen, Vex is a force of nature. Like that again was completely out of my control. I want to thank Garfinks for 28 months. Applejack with 15 months. We got Human Doom. Thank you so much for the bits. Lemon Lime Jello with 5 gifted. Thank you so much. Rotting Skeleton gifted us up to Pat Stares At. That's the Castle Super Beast is the one with Woolie and Pat. And then he's got the one with Eye Patch Wolf, which is a different one. Yeah. I also really briefly met Eye Patch Wolf. They also seem really, really, really cool. That's called Versus Wolves. Yeah. And if you're a fan of podcasts, I'm working on putting one together myself. Just a little You know what I thought to myself recently? I said, I don't think the world has enough podcasts. We should get more podcasts going. Buntime said, I want to come get my water bottle. It's that red one. Do you want to be on camera? You're going to be on camera. But do you want me to turn the camera off? What do you want me to do? I don't know what to put here. Thanks for 9 months. Havoc Flash, thank you for the bits. Comrade Otaku, thank you for the gifts up to Cultist Zolan. Member of Team Vex. Time to get our ears blown out when they start talking. You know what was amazing? How in everybody fucking heard this too. Static unmuted himself to tell the contestants that they were that they were audible on stream. And then he said, Mike didn't turn off the Discord. He immediately blamed it on me. Bro. No. Okay. First of all, okay, listen. I need to show you guys something. I'm going to show you guys something. Oh, it's not?
No, you said go live without checking if everybody was here.
We're not going to have this discussion right now. We are going to have this discussion, though. We're going to have this discussion. There's fucking 2 of these.
Yeah.
Let me show you. Let me actually show you what happened. I'm going to take a screenshot of this. Because that actually really pissed me off. Like, that wasn't cool. That these people thought that nobody could hear them, and I'm about to blame Windows is what I'm about to do. Look at this. What do you see here? What do you see here, guys? Uh-huh. Yeah, so Buntime had this window set up, and it looked like this. So I moused into this, and I muted this Discord here. Unbeknownst to me, there was another one. Do you know why? I believe it's because I had the preview window popped out, and the preview window counts as a different instance of Discord, and what I had muted was that instead of actually Discord. I think is my best explanation for what that was. But obviously, no, it wasn't cool that these people thought that they didn't know they were being broadcast. Technology, what wonders will it perform next? Anyway, I want to thank Comrade Otaku again. I want to thank D Wizard for 30 months. Hot Sauce Bear and Hume with more bits. Thank you guys. Link1129 with 45 months of support. Thank you. We also had C-Bump. But C-Bump is another kind of milk. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Okay, I'm being told Discord always has 2. One is for notifications. The other is for calls. So I muted the notifications one. Is that really what that is? Live and learn, I guess. Haunted Chasm, thank you for the gift sub. The multiple gift subs. to WoolieVersus and Vexoria the Sun Eater. I bring them on the game show. They don't even sub to me. But no, thank you for the gift subs. I'm not sub to them either. It's okay. Also, Haunted Kaiser, you gifted a sub to Kwite too. Even Kwite was Kwite, you bitch. Len Smudge, thank you for the bits. Duty Cycle, thank you for a full year of Prime. Use the Primes or lose the Primes. Sarcastic Common with 14 months of support. I am joking in case anybody couldn't figure that out. Cease Star, thank you for 35 months. Tyler Novak, thank you for 5. You're beautiful. Crimson Bunny with the 5 gifted, thank you so much. Comrade Otaku, again, thank you for the gift sub and the bits as well. Anand, thank you for the gift sub to jabronimike without the underscore. Yeah, I've seen him in chat. Chronologs, thanks for 39 months. Kwite with the 10 gifted. You are beautiful. Thank you so much. Again, thank you. Thanks for coming on tonight, bud. You're an absolute treasure. You're a treasure. Gojira, thank you for the bits. Mike, I love the episode, but it would have been better with the 10 applause cosplay. Where the fuck was I going to get a 10 of cosplay? Where the fuck was I? What, make one? Oh, what? I mean, this is not a spoiler for Deltarune. There is a character. He's like a game show host. It's not a spoiler. And they were like, oh, well, they wanted me to do a cosplay. Where the fuck? How? Would have been very technically difficult. Rotting Skeleton, thank you for the gift sub. Fuzzy Cat Games with 22 months. Pepperungus with 16 months. Smeg Sauce, thank you for the 18 months. And thank you, Kanzuko, for the gift sub to WoolieVersus. Now, here's what I wanted to talk about. Let me give you the current date for the next episode. We do have it. July 12th. July 12th is when the next episode is supposed to happen. It could change. Something could come up. Something could happen. Normally, there are 3 weeks between the episodes. This time, there's 4. We're gonna take the time to catch our breath and plan and what I'm hoping to do is come back with a new segment during that afterwards, after the break. Uwo's Lab thought it was... It is the Uwo's Lab episode. He has been corrected. He has been corrected. He knows now that it is July 12th. He now knows. Again, someone let me know about that. I went and I was like, bro, you got the wrong month. So he knows. I won't say who else is going to be on there yet. But Uwo's Lab and me. I think it's going to be a very fun episode. I also did want to say this. This channel is taking a much-needed break. Starting tomorrow. You will not see another stream on this channel. I am hoping my next stream will be June 20th is my planned return. Now, it's almost a week. It's not quite a week. It's about 6 days. Really, you're missing out on about, again, 2, maybe 3 streams in there that you would have otherwise seen. Can't take more days. Content creators can't really do that. You know, I mean, this even again is a pretty dangerous thing I'm doing, taking this break. You know, breaks aren't good for careers, unless you're Joel. Of course, unless you're Joel. In which case, yeah, whatever. Thank you for the Ko-fi donation, Rose Eater. Yum, 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 yum. Date everything releases June 17th. Maybe that'll be my first stream back. Maybe that'll be my first stream back. Yeah, there's a lot of anxiety, right? There's a lot of anxiety around being away from this. It's a hard thing to take breaks from, guys. We just got an insane fucking sub bomb from Emo Duck. That is 20 gifted. Thank you so much, Duck. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Are the subs still 35% off? I think today might be. Is it the last day? Yeah, only 3 more hours of that. Yeah. So if you were planning on taking advantage of it, this is your last opportunity to take advantage of it. Not saying I want the money or something, but I could use it. But thank you again, to everybody who has gifted. Thank you, and we will thank these people who just got manipulated into it, who just got scammed. Who am I talking about? Rez Noxter, thank you for the 5. Fecal Daddy, thank you for 10. And Scroglio with the base, what is it, 20? Oh my God, you're beautiful. Thank you so much, Scroglio. Scroglio, molte grazie. We even got Smeg Sauce getting in on the action with the 5 gifted. Thank you so much, guys. And Len Smudge is getting in on the action. Thank you for the 10 gifted, man. What are my plans for the vacation? I don't know. It's supposed to rain the whole time. Maybe I'll just jack off. Not talking. There's going to be a lot of not talking. Right? Yoshitura? Yes, this is a drawing that Yoshitura made while we were discussing the Supperpowers segment. Yoshi was the one who said I'd become a human lighthouse. By the way, incredible job, Yoshi, on everything tonight. I want to say we should try to figure out why the wheel didn't have sound effects, but I don't care right now. It's not worth. It's just gonna piss me off. Also, incredible job, Bun Time, and incredible job, Static. You guys did great. Nava Shield, thank you for the 5 gifted. You're beautiful. Thank you, production, and thank you again to the moderator team for keeping things. Again, I don't really get to look at chat too much during this, so thanks for making sure chat was relatively tame. What'd you think of the Supperpowers? Did you like it? I fucked up and called them pills. I knew I was gonna do that because I was like, listen, you know what? Do you remember that one meme that we looked at? I think we talked about this on stream, where I was like, we were looking at that meme that had the 9 pills, and I was like, what if we made that into a game show segment? And then I just did. And then later on, I was like, I want to do something cool for Gamersupps. So what if we just made the pills into Gamersupps flavors? Would that be cool? You know, would that be cool? And I was like, what if it was called Supperpowers? And that's how it happened, you know. But did you guys like the pee bending? Yeah. Guys, by the way, I think that the unused pills are going to appear in future episodes. pills. The unused I'm still doing it. The unused flavors are gonna appear in future episodes. I would have picked pea bending, and we know you would have picked pea bending, you piss freak. And yeah, I mean, I don't know. There's one new segment that we're planning, basically. One big new segment that we're trying to put together for the game show. And then I think we're pretty much going to be done working on it for like probably a very long time. We were sitting there discussing the flavors, and Yoshi was like, every single time he manipulated it into being Gaara from Naruto. The one with the 2 blocks in Hoboken. It will appear in a future episode. Hopefully somebody will pick it. Because that one, that came directly from my brain. They all did. I wrote all those pills, and then we refined them together, if I'm not mistaken. Oh. We're gonna need more though. And guys, this is one of those things where if you want to help out, make the show in the Discord, you can come up with shitty powers, shitty abilities that the flavors could give you, right? That's definitely, maybe we need a Discord submission channel for that, right? If you want to help out. Why Andrew? I don't know. I don't know. I randomly picked the name Andrew. I did not expect that one to get picked. And then it won. I only picked it, and then you guys voted for it. It was very surprising. Because again, don't forget, it's only guys named Andrew. Like, it's only Hugby. Yeah, you would be able to mind read Hugbees. Yeah, you would. See what I would be terrified to mind read Hugbees, honestly. Lots of Andrews. Yeah. What if I did Nathan? You think it would have? See, I feel like he wouldn't have went for it if it was Nathan. Right. Well, the one with New Jersey is like they were saying. I think Yoshi's idea was like to set up a kind of a garden. My idea was to basically extort the people that live there by selling them flood insurance without them knowing that I'm the one causing all the flooding. Basically. Which is also kind of evil. Andrew should include Andy. It does. It includes Andy because Andy is Andrew. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, of course it includes Andy's. I very, very much need to stop talking is what I need to do right now. So, one last time, I'm going to say thank you so much to everybody who came to support the channel tonight. It means everything to me. Thank you. I'm very grateful for everybody who was here. Really cool. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I think it was a fucking banger. I think the contestants were on point. What is Pigeon Fest? What? What the fuck is Pigeon Fest? Hello? Yeah, a break is certainly in order. Yeah. Chat's like, go to Pigeon Fest in New York. What is it? I gotta say, it's pretty difficult for me to relax. It's hard. I can't put myself in the headspace. I kind of just can't. I get like that. I get idle. My brain gets idle. And I get antsy. And it's like, I don't know. I feel like I need to be doing something, you know? It's really like, it's fucking hard for me, man. Get a massage. That's definitely planned on the table. Get a lobotomy. That's really good idea, actually. Yeah. All right. I'll see you guys on on the 20th, maybe the 19th. If I'm back and everything is I'm ready and I'm feeling antsy and I'm bored, maybe the 19th. Yeah, maybe the first stream back is the 19th. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Stay tuned. It could be the 19th. Yeah. I'm thinking of it. It's like, I don't know. I just get so antsy. Like, I just get so like, All right. Guys, have a beautiful week. I'll see you. I'll see you at some point. Unless I'm dead. I mean, who knows? All right. Good night, everyone. Thanks for hanging. Fecal Army. Shit on, brothers. I'll see you on the other side.